Yeah, we are.
All right. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, my fault. I'm busy
And
arguing. I'm busy arguing with all y'all, so that got
Yeah, I
distracted.
saw it, Shub. I saw it. That's why I
It's all good though. I'm
commented.
gonna keep it professional. I'm not shoved for tonight. I'm coaching.
who is all
We'll get
y'all?
to it. Obviously Lakers win 136-105. I'm putting headphones in. Is your final from Staples. Great to get it done back in the win column after a couple of really tough games. Most recent to the Warriors, which kind of blew the water out of everybody. But yeah, man, I said it at halftime. That was kind of the observations. Fortunately and unfortunately, we kind of got sidetracked in the second half because the Hawks just looked undermanned entirely as they were missing their best player due to Trae Young with the hand injury. But 136-105 is your final. Definitely needed all our guys to chip in here, and which they did in incredible fashion. Glad to see Rui come back from what looked like an early injury in the first half, but that was all cleaned up. Hopefully, that's not a long-term injury at all. But yeah, Lakers take back the ninth seed ahead of the Warriors as they lost to the New York Knicks tonight at home by 7. We get the dub, so we're back in the ninth seed ahead of them. We're probably gonna be watching that, the rest of the season. So all starters in double figures tonight. Cruise to an easy victory, putting up 136. Good stuff for our offense. You definitely like to see that. Super cool night for everybody. 22 easy for Davis, 15 rebounds, 6 dimes for AD, even after the eye contusion. Phenomenal stuff in 31 minutes only. LeBron and AD, I don't believe, played heavy minutes in the fourth. We'll fact check that. So really great for them. LeBron, cool 25, 10, and 7 on the night in 28 minutes, which is great to see him get rest. Both LeBron and AD, 10 of 14 from the field, 71% together in a plus 28, plus 20. Again, just Hawks just can't guard a lick. So it was just good to see them get their game off. Rui finishes with an impressive 17 points in 26 minutes. D'Angelo Russell, great bounce back game, 27 for him, 10 assists, 4 rebounds in 30 minutes. AR with 12.6 rebounds and 4 assists. Max Christie 11 off the bench, Torian with 8, Jackson Hayes 7, Spencer with 3. So we've been talking about the lack of bench production all season. A team like the Hawks, great for our bench to get some confidence. We go off in our bench unit for 6 through 9 goes for 29 points. So 29 points between 4 bench players, not too shabby. Skylar Mays with a bucket, Harry Giles with a bucket in garbage time as well. Quickly for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson looked impressive to me. 32 minutes, 25 points. Hopefully his ankle's all good though, which he did mess up in the third quarter. 25 for Johnson, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Bogdanovich with 17. DeJounte Murray off night, 13 points, 10 assists, 3 steals, 5 rebounds, 6 of 18 shooting in 31 minutes. So, Laker fans were happy to see that. So yeah, easy win tonight. We get 3 days off, luckily, and great to get 3 days off in a win. We do not play until Friday when we take on the Philadelphia 76ers at home. So, good to stack wins. I believe loading up the standings now. This puts us, at 9, 37 and 32 on the season, 2.5 back of the Phoenix Suns, Dallas Mavericks, and Kings at 6, 7, and 8, who all almost have the same record at 39 and 29. So still 2.5 games back of that if people are still watching at that. But right now, comfortably at ninth with the Warriors 1 game back. So, like I said, we take on the Philadelphia 76ers. We're going to get quotes for you guys really soon. Sixers and then the Pacers at home over the weekend, and then a 6-game road trip against the Bucks, Grizzlies, Pacers again, Nets, Raptors, and Wizards before we come back home for our final few games. So, yeah, things are pretty laid out. We finished the gauntlet. Games are going to be much easier, like we previously discussed. And we'll take it from there. I'm going to go to Zay first, Rome, and then James for tonight. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm gonna be real quick, man. Ain't really shit you could take from this game. Other than the fact that the Clippers just lost to this team by 30, and we smoked the same team by 30 the next night. Just very interesting. But yeah, man, not much to take from this game. Bron AD dominated offensively. D'Lo easy 27. He tied the record for most threes in a season by a Laker. Should break it next game, hopefully. Yeah, that's really it. I think Max Christie. This is a game where I think Max Christie really kind of showed flashes. Maybe the best game of the year from him. Like him attacking closeouts really strong. He was solid defensively. Like I thought Max overall was. This is what niggas want. When they had a whole Max Christie Cam Reddish conversation. If you lean Max Christie, this is the guy you want to see. I think he was in double figures off the bench. Like that's the type of shit we need. Our bench is so terrible that that's really what you need. So it's not that much to take from this shit, man. Easy dub. Um, it's at the point of the year where you just like I'm just going to Golden State. I'm just putting my hand out. Like I'm not gonna snatch it off of them. I'm just telling him, just put the chain in my hand, bro. Just give it to me. Like we got the 9 seed back. We ain't got to do all this aggressive shit. Just give me the chain. We back in the 9 seed because they lost tonight. So easy shit, man. We got Philly Friday, 3 days off. Get the dub, but we back.
We back. Big proclamation from Coach Xavier. Absolutely. Rome, it's on you, bro. Go ahead. We'll get quotes in for you guys later. Coming up here soon.
Yeah, no, I was actually just tweeting about how like this shit is so funny. Like between the Warriors, Lakers, like it's just gonna be who could beat the most awful teams. Like I think we both have two of the easiest schedules remaining throughout the course of the season. And so that's kind of what it is. Winner gets home court for the 9-10 game. Like that's our that's our Super Bowl right now. So still pretty depressed about that. Listen, bro. I think D'Angelo Russell got the most threes in a season from a Laker, right? He had 6 tonight. Isn't that the most? Or did he
He's
tie?
he's tied. Yeah, he's tied
Tied
right
it.
now.
So
189.
shout out to D'Lo, man. His first 3 next game is going to be the record. So that's amazing. I think he only has. There's only 13 games left in the year. But for him to already have that with 13 games left is just it's super fire. So shout out to him. Incredible season, honestly, bro. Like I really he's really exceeded all expectations. I know a lot of people have been on the wait and see approach with him because he's obviously the playoffs is always going to be the question with D'Angelo Russell. But I'm going to sit here and definitively say, bro, like he's been our third best player when a lot of people didn't expect him to be. He's been pretty damn consistent when from a macro perspective, obviously. Game to game, it's a little fuzzy, but macro, he's been incredibly consistent. Probably as most consistent season of his career, if we're being totally honest. And that's on. I mean, he's been an All Star before, and I still think he's probably having his most consistently good season ever. And for him to do that with 2 superstars is very. It's just a testament to how he's been able to adapt. So I just want to give him all the praise and all the credit this game because I mean, the dude has been incredible for us. And we're probably not here without him and his contribution. So shout out to D'Lo, and the record is just really cool. Like Lakers have never fucking had a legitimate sniper like that. Like it's so rare for us to have these snipers. I know we've had like Radmanovic and Vujacic and those guys, but for D'Angelo Russell to be not just a shooter, right? He can do other things like the playmaker. I think he had 10 assists tonight. Like, just shout out to him. He's just been probably one of the most diverse and dynamic guards we've probably ever had, bro, since like Magic and Nick Van Exel and shit, like at the point guard position. So. Big shout out to him, first and foremost. If I had to give a game ball to a non superstar, though, it'd be Rui Hachimura. I thought Rui was great. He still, he still didn't give me over 5 rebounds. It'll happen one day, um, just not today. But shout out to Rui. I thought Rui was great, bro. I think he only missed like 3 shots. He was super efficient. Um, and that's all you can really ask for a guy. I think he only played 25 minutes. He got hurt, but he came back. So it's good to see him able to come back. Hopefully that was just is what that was, and he's fine. Because it was a little scary, especially with this Christian Wood news and how good we've been with him as a starter in our starting lineup. So thought Rui was that's my game ball. I don't know. It's something about his game today. Uh, it really was just he kind of stood out for me. So shout out to him. Um, LeBron James and Anthony Davis had the same exact shooting percentage today. Both of them went 10 of 14. Like that's funny. And Braun had the 10 assists and AD had the 15 boards. And then Braun had the 7 rebounds and AD had the 6 assists. So they just like kind of mirrored each other today, and I thought that was weird, but just incredible. Both those guys are just when they're on like this and when they're playing at the same time, they each only played 30 minutes. No one played over 30 minutes tonight outside of AD who played 31 and D'Lo who played like 23 seconds over 30 minutes. So that's always a good sign. And we have like 5 days of rest or 4 days. I don't think we played until Friday. So it's just really big game from everyone. I thought Austin struggled, but I mean, we were beating the shit out of him, so it didn't really matter. Um, and I thought Max also had a great game today. This was like the first game. James, he had 11 tonight, bro. He had 11 tonight, so
Come up to
we gotta
the
clap. We
applause
gotta clap
is
because
crazy.
we gotta clap because
Where's
it
Cam?
hasn't happened in a while, and so it's just good that it happened, bro. It's just good that it happened. So just shout out to the team. I don't have any smoke for Darvin. I don't. I mean, this wasn't really a Darvin game. I don't even know what credit I have to give him. I wasn't too dialed into this one. I think me and Chubb and Raj and shout out to Anthony Irwin and Vinay too. We were all talking in playback just about the state of the team and what we could have done and what we should have done and all this. So we kind of in and out of this game, but just a great game. As for the people that want me to get on here and die on the cross because DeJounte Murray had 13 points. Listen, bro.
Fuck you.
I just need y'all to understand. At the end of the day, Coach Rome roots for the Lakers. Like Coach Rome wants the Lakers to win at all costs. Like if any of you guys think I would ever want the Lakers to lose a game to be right about a player that I wanted a month ago, you're out of your mind and you just don't get it. Like I am a Laker fan first and foremost. So us winning the game is priority number 1, 2, and 3. So I mean I don't really know what else. I don't know. I don't know what people want me to say about that. Like I don't even know. Like I don't even know what else I'm supposed to say. Like I want the Lakers to win games, and I'm happy that we won the game. DeJounte Murray having a bad game is not. I mean, it's a good thing because we won the game. So I don't really know, bro. Like I don't know. Like, I don't know what you guys wanted me to say, but I'll say that I'm happy that we won the game. So I hope that helps. But yeah, we'll move on.
Appreciate it, Rome. James, it's on you,
And
bro.
I think Zay's trying to get up here, by the way, Chef.
I
think
can't
Zay's
even
trying to
see
get
him. I'm bringing him up.
You can't see him? I can actually see him.
Hold on. I got him. James, it's on you, bro.
him.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna echo a lot of what Rome said. Obviously, I thought I'm gonna start with Max Christie, bro, because obviously I was the I was the one saying it's been a while since he dropped 10 points. Well, he damn near did it in the first 3 quarters. I thought Christie played amazing tonight. He had the attack baseline, the dunk on Jamal Murray, not Jamal Murray, DeJounte Murray. I thought he hit 2 big corner threes. So shout out Christie. I thought he played great tonight. And listen, we've all been saying I'd rather see Christie play than Dinwiddie. I'm sorry, bro. I would. Just because I think he's a better fit for what we need, bro. I don't think I don't think what Dinwiddie is adequate at, we use him for on his team, which is try to be an on-ball creator. We more so use him as a spot-up guy. So I just think that spot-up role fits better for Max Christie and Cam Reddish and those type of guys. So shout out Christie tonight. I thought he played well. Hopefully he can at least play, bro. As much as anyone has ever said about Christie, we've never wanted the guy to be a DNP guy, like ever. Like I always thought he should still be in the rotation, whether he's playing more minutes than other guys or not. So shout out Christie. Like you said, bro, I thought the Stars set the tone from the start of the game, bro. Like even though the role players started out kind of slow and we started the game down 8-0, I thought Braun and AD had a great first quarter. I think both of them scored 10 in the first quarter. Like I can't remember the last time we've seen where both of these guys went for double digits in the first quarter. So I thought they did a great job of setting the tone tonight, which is what me and Jordan be harping on a lot. Like our stars actually being able to have the basketball at the start of games rather than playing through these other guys. But I thought they both were ultra efficient tonight, played great. Braun, I'm actually most like happy like about how Braun was moving, bro. Cause that Kings game, the way he was moving for 3 quarters, I was not a fan of that shit. I'm thinking, hopefully this nigga's not dealing with some shit like that's kind of slowing him down to some shit. But the past 2 games, he's been moving great. So that's great news in that aspect. AD, it's great to see that eye injury didn't keep him down. I was shocked he didn't wear the goggles tonight. I thought he was gonna go with the Kareem look tonight. But shout out AD, I thought he was amazing as well. Except with my fucking parlay, cause this nigga want to hit a step back 3 in the fucking corner, contested, to kill my win, dog. But that's my only issue with AD tonight. I thought he played great. Reeves, I thought everybody was solid. D'Lo had an amazing game, and it was another one of those games where D'Lo kind of took over the building with his 3-point shooting. So, shout out D'Lo. It's great to see that he's gonna break the record as a Laker. So that's props to him. I think this might be his most efficient shooting season like ever, dog. I don't think he's ever shot like even his All-Star year. I may be mistaken. I don't think he's ever shot the ball this well, and that bodes well for him being able to impact the game on ball and off ball. So shout out D'Lo, and he had 7 assists as well, if I'm not mistaken. 7 coming off 13 last game. So apparently Braun got to stop dominating the fucking basketball because D'Lo keeps racking up assists out here, bro. So shout out D'Lo. I thought he played sensational tonight. Everybody overall had a solid game, bro. So the Christian Wood news, injury news is unfortunate. I was thinking we was gonna get him back, bro. This shit happened over the All-Star break. This wasn't even that occurred during the game. Like, I don't even know when he got hurt with his knee. It must have been at practice or something. So I don't know.
James,
I think he's done for the season.
James, real quick, D'Angelo Russell is shooting 3% overall better from his All-Star season, 5% better overall from 3 from his All-Star season, and 2% better from the free throw line from his All-Star season. So across the board, just way better.
Yeah, I've never seen him been this efficient throughout his career. So he's having a great season, bro. Like besides 1 month, maybe, which was December, he's been consistent and playing well all season. As much headaches as he gives a lot of people within the fan base, I will never downplay a nigga that's been averaging 21 on elite efficiency since January. So that's 3 months now. He's been averaging 21. So shout out D'Lo. I thought he played amazing. That doesn't change. I don't know. People are victory lapping on the TL, using this opportunity to say, "Ha! Look what happened to the guy I wanted to trade for." Brother, do y'all realize y'all are comparing a nigga that's the first option on his team right now to a nigga that's next to Barton AD? I don't understand the comparisons y'all are doing on the TL. Like, oh my God, he outplayed DeJounte. Okay, congratulations. DeJounte outplayed him in Atlanta. Did y'all bring that up? Great. They just equaled each other. Congratulations. So I don't know why y'all take one game to victory lap and say, well, this is why we should have kept D'Lo over DeJounte. When in reality, I said I would trade the nigga next to him for DeJounte. If y'all talking about me personally, but that's another conversation.
Talk about it, James.
Yeah, that's another conversation for another day.
Why does that have to be for another day?
I wanted to trade the actual shooting guard for DeJounte.
Why is it gotta wait? They don't gotta wait. TL.
Yeah, I wanted to trade the shooting guard for DeJounte, and I got the tweets to prove it for anybody that's trying to fact check me. But y'all know I stay with the bookmarks, so please try it. But yeah, shout out everybody, bro. Them conversations on the TL, y'all better than me, bro. I don't know why y'all entertain it, but I get it. Niggas be acting like dumbasses. But shout out the Lakers, great win. I thought the Grizzlies was gonna steal one versus the Kings tonight. This is where we are at this point of the season. Gotta hope for other teams to beat other motherfuckers to help us, rather than control our own destiny, which is unfortunate. But that's the situation we're in right now. Fucking De'Aaron Fox with another clutch midi when these niggas about to fucking lose. Warriors lost with a nice seed. Congrats. But that's all.
Yeah, that changed that shit, bro. Enough.
So stupid.
Yeah, I don't even care about that shit.
Oh my God, I just put my hand down.
That means we are too fucking bottom. Like, bro, it's like Lord of the Flies, bro. That shit is just like a fucking rat race. Like this shit is like, what the fuck,
How
bro?
are both sides not exhausted like from it? Like I'm just
like enough, bro. It's just like both teams will win a game. Both teams will win a game, and then niggas start talking reckless about the other team, and then the other team will have a disappointing game, and the other team will win, and then it's just like, bro, like Come on, bro. This is a cycle at this point.
It's the battle of the ass that we do not want to be a part of. We did
Yeah.
not have the same expectations as these
Bro,
niggas.
niggas
So
went into this
it's
season
a waste
thinking
of
we
our
was the top
time.
14, about to win 50+ games, and I'm sitting here supposed to be excited that we're the fucking 9th seed again. Like what? Like,
You're a fake fan
Yeah,
if
like
you're not happy about this win
shit
tonight.
just
yeah, I'm gonna
shit
close.
just-
I'm gonna close out with Jordan Woods. Made a great point on the TL. Y'all know I'm done with the standings watching shit just like y'all are, but he did point out that the only pathway he sees to any of this shit, like having a light at the end of the tunnel for us to get out of this 9th, 10th spot, is the Suns, because they got an insane hard ass schedule while we play some kind of down teams. That's like the only pathway to like light the end of the tunnel that we kind of see for ourselves. So if anybody that is standing is watching out there, that's probably the team you should focus on is the Suns. But them niggas got 3 killers over there, so wishing and praying that the Suns just fall off out of nowhere is
we just need KD to
good
play on
luck with that
Sundays
shit.
and we'll be fine, bro. I think
Exactly.
KD on
We
Sundays.
just need
That's
KD
all.
to
Just play
we just
Sundays.
need KD to keep having fourth quarters where he's not going
Just
off,
play
and
Sunday,
then the
Yeah,
Suns
chill
will
on
KD.
keep
KD.
You
losing.
got
But
it. You
exactly.
got it, bro.
Um,
Who plays Sunday?
No,
Sons
I'm
and
just
Warriors or
saying
something?
KD be ass on Sundays. Like
Oh,
niggas just
ass.
niggas just
Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
he be
But no, I
having crutches
appreciate it.
out.
Friday.
chill out, dude.
Oh yeah, and I cashed the 6 legs,
Oh,
so join the
nice.
Hey,
Discord.
Did you
Join the
put it in the
Discord.
wait, you got
Discord?
a 6
Did
man?
you
I
put?
You
put
got a 6 man?
yeah, I
You
posted it
posted that this
too.
morning
I haven't
for
posted it.
sure.
Yeah, the one I
Oh,
posted
okay.
this morning. The
That's
cash
respect.
out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, join the Discord. Some quotes for you guys. Lakers back in the
Go.
win column. Darvin Ham praised LeBron and AD for setting the tone for the group, understanding the importance of every game at the point of the season. Darvin Ham on D'Angelo Russell's three-point shooting. He's hands down the best shooter on this team, and we have a few. I want him to be as aggressive as possible. His prowess from the three-point line is really elite, and we need every bit of it. Darvin Ham added that D'Angelo Russell doesn't have just a green light from him. He has a green room. I don't know what the hell that means. D'Angelo Russell's response, I appreciate him trusting me to that extent. It's nice to feel like I earned something like that and wasn't just given it. D'Angelo Russell said it's really cool to be a part of the Lakers franchise single season 3-point record. D'Angelo Russell, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is 2 away from breaking Nick Van Exel's 3-point
He's
No,
one
he's
away.
no
one.
No,
way.
he's
Tied
He
one
it.
tied
away.
it
Yeah, he
tonight
tied it
on the
today.
6th.
Sure he
Okay.
gets it. Sure he gets
He's
it.
next
Yeah.
game he gets it. So that's actually a really big deal. So congrats to D'Lo ahead of time for that. Yeah, the green roop was that. I feel like Austin Reeves on Jalen Johnson's dunk. I feel like that might be the first time I've ever been like really dunked on. So I made it a really long time without being really athletic, picking my spots, getting out of the way, try to take a charge. I don't know, super athletic kid. He got one the longer I play the game. I'm sure it's gonna happen again, so I'm not too worried about it. The whole sequence, that being the start and then having that run, I'm sitting there like shit, that's what started it all, but we responded really well. Yeah, we won. Otherwise, that dunk would have been, pretty much everywhere. So, glad we did get the
It's
win.
everywhere now.
Yeah, I think it's time. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm bullshitting.
Bro, Collins went out bad, bro. This man got a
They got hurt.
concussion and
He got
Ant was
bodied.
clapping
Yeah.
at him post game. Yeah, it's nasty.
We went out. We apologize. We went out during halftime. That space was cooked. That hasn't happened in months. We apologize. So I'm gonna go to the speakers that were in the halftime space that I remember. And I went to Duke Nation first at halftime. So you get the first word, bro. What'd you make of tonight's Laker win? Glad we got back in the win column. Your thoughts?
It was a good win. Just from start to finish, like just pure kind of domination. Um, I think my only issue was kind of just the LeBron minutes tonight because I just felt like at certain points of the game, Darvin could have just like take him out and let him get rest. But I mean, we don't play till Friday, so I mean, I kind of just let that shit go. But what I have a problem with, and I spoke on it, like bro, like y'all Austin Reeves niggas are fucking irritating, bro. The nigga didn't even play good tonight, and y'all sitting up here telling me that we shouldn't have put him in a trade for Dejounte. Like, bro, like even if we would have did D'Lo and him for D'Lo and Reeves for Dejounte, like the trade wouldn't have been bad because Dejounte Murray and fucking D'Lo are probably on the same level right now, and Dejounte Murray's still a better player than him. So like y'all Austin Reeves niggas gotta stop that shit, bro. He's not that good of a player. Rui Hachimura is on a way better tier than him right now. The only reason niggas fuck with Austin Reeves dead ass, and I'm really gonna say this, is I really just think because he's white, bro. Like for real. He's not a good player. He's not. he cool. Like I fuck with him. Like he alright. Like he cool, but like he's not
Yeah,
good, bro.
I wouldn't say he's not a
Shout out
good.
my white niggas.
I wouldn't say he's not a good player. I think he's a
Or
solid
he's
player,
he's
bro. I
a
don't think
role
he's.
player. Like he plays
I mean, yeah, he's a role player. Some people want him to be like star level, I
I think
guess,
exactly.
this
Austin. I
season. But
think the problem with
I
Austin.
wouldn't say he's not a
I
good
think the
player. I
problem
wouldn't say
more
he's
with
not a good
Austin is
player.
not that he's not a good player. I just think he was kind of put into a role where like it just wasn't him, right? Like it's just not his game. It's not his bag. Like I think and as much as that's an indictment on Darvin Ham, it's kind of just an indictment on the franchise in general. Because I think people thought because going into the season, Shub, I was literally just talking to Raj about this. Like we all like had the consensus that he was the third best player on this team. And that's before D'Lo went absolutely crazy and all this shit. But like going into the year, bro, this was supposed to be like Austin's leap year where he like becomes that next guy, like that real legitimate player. And obviously, he hasn't been able to do that. Luckily for us, D'Angelo Russell is kind of taking on that like third option responsibility and been our third best player. But like, I think it's more that we expected more from Austin than it is that Austin's not a good player. Austin Reeves is still a $12 million high end role player that can do some things, right? Like he's still legit, but he's not what we thought he was going to be. And I think as much as that's okay, I think that's where you start to see the frustration with the trade stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that it's a double edged sword. It's a double edged sword. But yeah, go ahead, Doug.
He's a good player. I think it's a
Yeah,
little
he's a good
recency
player.
bias to say Rui clears him too.
Yeah.
Rui
Roy's
struggled a
been
little bit
better than him though. Like
For this
if
season.
you
last week and a half.
I don't know
yeah.
about that. Y'all niggas forget people have up and down games. Like y'all niggas be saying shit, man. I be trying to be quiet, but go ahead. My fault.
Bro, y'all gotta, bro.
My
I'm
fault.
I'm
My fault. Go
telling
ahead.
you, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all Austin Reeves niggas talking about we be talking about niggas having ups and
Nah, I'm
downs.
not an Austin Reeves nigga. I'm just a fan, and
Hold
y'all niggas be saying dumb
on,
shit. But go ahead, bro. You got it.
hold
My
on,
fault.
but
My
Q,
fault.
Talk to this nigga Q.
but Q, like the same niggas who will speak on Braun when he has fucking a stretch of games when, like, for example, that Kings game, the TL was going fucking crazy because he was playing bad. But when a nigga talk about Austin, when a nigga talk about Rui and all these niggas, all of a sudden you got all the niggas coming out the woodworks saying, "Oh, he can't have a bad game." Like, nah, bro, that shit not cool. Everybody, when they have a bad game, they deserve to be talked about. And all these fucking Rui stands and D'Lo stands and all these things when they play bad, they don't want to fucking hear it. But when LeBron plays bad, all the Kobe niggas, all the Jordan niggas, all the KD niggas get on their
Shove,
ass.
shove, shove.
I'm
Say that again. No,
Yeah, but
I
like,
zoned
Wait,
out.
do y'all know the
KD
difference
nigga
between
too.
That's what I
GMs
Hey,
and
said. Shove, shove,
subjective?
that's
shove.
that's your
Yeah,
guy,
respect
Shell.
King to him,
boy.
bro. He's a god. Yeah, absolutely.
KD.
He's a
I'm
god.
just saying in general, like, bro, like, I don't understand why nigga you can't speak on a nigga having a bad game without being a like you can't speak on a nigga having a bad game without being fucking talked about by 10 niggas. Like this shit is fucking dumb, but yeah, it was a good
It's
win.
when you
I
press
think
over the Austin's not a good player. That's when I'm sure
Yeah,
people
because
are
that's
like,
that's
Yeah,
just
that's
not
a
that's
real
where
true.
that's
they
a
Yeah,
look
real
crazy,
crazy.
nigga. Nigga, like
Austin's a
you're
good player.
bugging with that type of take,
I'd
my
argue
nigga.
Austin's
Like
a great player, but it's
that's
just
kind of crazy.
Hey,
it,
I'm wrong. I'm just a critical nigga. I like
I
I
know,
said,
dude. I know.
I
I
take
know.
shit. I sometimes take shit out the realm. I mean, that's just me because I still stand on my AD shit, and I'm gonna stand on that shit until,
All right, stand on business.
But
Nigga sucks.
Standing on better.
but yeah, it was the good win. Yeah, hopefully we can finish out the homestand 2-0.
Duke Nation, we appreciate that. Trey, it's on you, bro. Go ahead.
Um, shoot, man. I mean, what else there to say? I mean, we got the dub. Austin Reeves did get dunked on at the beginning of the game. Yo, Jalen Johnson told Austin Reeves, "Give me some top at the rim." I saw that. His
What?
head was near his nuts. That was crazy. Um, don't
Did
say
you have to
nothing.
say it like
I
that
don't.
though, bro?
He
I mean,
always
God,
has
yo,
it's
what
Trey,
the
dog. What
fuck?
you
Be
expect?
going on
It's
out
Did you
here,
have to
Trey.
say it
bro?
like that, bro?
Man, y'all
Y'all
know me.
niggas
Stop
is
playing. Y'all know me.
crazy,
I know I'm
bro.
gonna be saying some
Go
crazy
Y'all
ahead.
shit.
know me. It's crazy,
Y'all
bro.
know me.
Nah, that shit is crazy,
Uh,
bro.
So you got
Yo,
black.
what did Jim say? What did Jim
Booty
say
ass
again? I
nigga.
let him have it. That shit was crazy.
No, he said I looked him in his
I let
eyes
him
and
have
asked
it.
him what he could do. Like that shit was
Yeah. What I looked at him in his eyes and said, "What can you
um,
do for me,
what
D'Lo,
um,
can you
bro?
do for
What
me,
What?"
did
bro?
he?
I looked him in his eyes, bro.
Oh my
That
god.
bro. Y'all niggas, man. Go ahead,
um,
man.
to the game. Yeah, the Hawks can't guard worth a lick. Yeah, we blew these niggas out, man. Goodness gracious. To the DeJounte thing. Yeah, he played like trash. Still wanted their brother on this team, but hey, all's what it ends well. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played solid tonight. Really didn't expect much. This Christian Wood situation did hurt me a little bit because it was like, oh, he went down. But man, Gafford was right there, man. That's all I'm gonna keep saying that Gafford was right there, dog. I'm gonna keep saying that Gafford was right there, right there, right there. But again, you saw a house you didn't want to buy, man. Shout out to you, Rob Pelinka. Other than that, good win. We got the Sixers on Friday. You should win that game. They've been playing like hot trash these last few weeks, so you should win that. I mean, if you don't, I mean, I'm gonna be very upset. You got what 13 games left, so let me see. 11 out of the 13, you play some pretty trash squads. So you should, and I mean should, move in that 7th spot. You go in and take that 7th spot, that'd be cool. It really does stink that we're in this position. We could be higher, but coach wanted to play with his little toy, Torian Prince. So that's the reason we're not in that position. So it's what it is. Yeah, went on Friday, and also I wanted to bring it to everybody's attention. I did the Kobe Bryant and AD comparison injury. I don't know if y'all saw that last night. Um, Kobe fans are not Laker fans. They are Kobe fans. These are not Laker fans. The Kobe fans are weird. They're out here comparing injuries to players. We're comparing
James, don't do
injuries,
that.
dog.
James.
Well, yeah, I'm a Kobe fan.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
look,
enough.
I'm a
Call
Kobe.
us that.
Kobe
Enough that.
fan.
Thank you, Vic.
I'm a Kobe fan. But
Yeah,
How
being
is
a
that?
Kobe fan, be
You
comparing
buffing?
injuries.
yeah. Kobe Buffkin
I
fan
don't
more
know if
than
you saw that
Kobe
Jalen
Bryant fan.
Rose,
Buffkin is crazy.
that Jalen Rose thing on Saturday when
Nah,
he
white.
saying
What?
bow down to Michael Jordan.
Not this.
A
Kobe
51-year-old
white.
man told everybody to bow down to Michael Jordan. Shout out to Jalen Rose. We killing niggas for Jays. We used to kill niggas for Jays. That was his pledge. That's
We
crazy.
done with the Jalen's.
Bro said MJ played with his tongue out. We killed niggas for Jays. That's why we got to
Yo,
retire in
that's
2030.
crazy.
Like,
Yo,
come
the
on,
fact
dog.
that was even said blew my mind. A 51-year-old man bow down to Michael Jordan. Okay, got you. Okay, yeah. Other than that, went on Friday. Shout out to all the old heads. Bow down to the GOAT.
Oh man, go on together.
You brought up a whole head.
Trey, we appreciate it. I zoned out. Did you have a shout out to
Hey,
do or no?
a shout out. Yo, I saw the big three: Ruby Rose, Mulatto, and this one girl. I don't know her name,
Lotto,
but
bro.
that
Oh
big
my
three
god.
said,
Bro, Brooke? You don't know Brooklyn?
I don't know
Wow.
Brooklyn, but now I know her now. But that big three is crazy.
That's Lotto's
Let's make it
sister.
a big
God,
bro.
3 bitches, 1 me right now.
I don't know about all that.
Damn. Well, why they
Yeah,
gotta be
They can't be
bitches?
respectable women.
yeah, we
You
can't
be for
co-sign that
real.
at all. Shout out Lotto for real.
Rule number one of the
There
coaches
you
is
go.
Absolutely.
respect women.
Absolutely,
We
nigga.
I need
got that
to
shit
join this
framed and
big
in
three.
gold
You a
platter.
dirty nigga for using
That's
them
Gold
to
plated.
get off.
nah. That's actually
No,
rule
dead
number
ass
one,
is,
bro.
bro. It's
That's
in our group chat.
Bad.
Trey, we appreciate it, dog. Appreciate the shots as well. We're gonna keep it moving. Oh, Blizzy, your thoughts on the Lakers win tonight? Go ahead.
yeah. What's it called?
Oh, nigga, cut your alarm off. Yo,
Nigga, you stealing?
Yeah,
No,
You're arresting James? I don't understand.
Nigga
bro.
walk
on the
What
hype.
for,
nigga
bro?
walk out the store with
He get
everything. God
somebody getting
damn. damn.
The getaway driver.
You found James's hard drive? That's crazy. Go ahead, oh, Blizzy.
He don't have that technology.
what the fuck is
I
going
don't
on?
know, bro.
Enough.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't hit it. I thought he was.
Enough.
Oh, Blizzy, I don't know what the
Enough.
fuck is going on. Don't have your hand raised when you're in an episode of Law and Order on the spot. Jesus fucking
Oh,
Christ.
Blizzy,
Enough.
put the Steve Madden's back in Burlington's,
God
bro. Them shits is
Yeah,
damn.
it's
only
not worth it.
$20.
It's not worth it. Put the iPhones back in the store. They do not work. They are replicas.
Oh, you about to get 86, brother.
They are replicas. They don't actually work. Put them back in the store.
Oh
We gonna
my
move. We gonna move
God.
on. That was
That
annoying.
Bro,
nigga
actually posted it.
still in 19. Never mind.
We gonna move on. I'm gonna go to Gas. Gas, go ahead, bro. Your thoughts on the Lakers win tonight. Go ahead.
Is Gas in here?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
shit.
added him. Gas, you there? We gonna go to you, bro.
Oh, my bad. Hold
No,
up.
you
Yo,
good. I
yo,
just
yo.
brought you
Hold
up. You
on.
good. You good. You good.
Hold on. Let me go back in this fucking truck. Goddamn, y'all hear me though?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Hey, chill.
Where
Why the fuck this shit on?
I'm not gonna lie, I can't hear you, Gas.
One nigga
What the
selling
fuck
cars, other
going on
nigga
today,
Gas,
man?
CDL.
Niggas
Gas.
I'm
We're
good.
gonna
I'm
have to
good.
we're
I'm
gonna have
good.
to
I'm
go
good.
back
Nah,
to
he
it.
the
What's
getaway
up?
driver,
Good.
gang.
Good.
That was a
Good.
I
good
can't
one,
Oblizzy
really
gang.
hear.
fucking up.
I
I ain't
can't really hear
Blizzy.
you.
I'm good. Feel me? Oh, Blizzy, I hope
All right, yeah,
everything's
okay.
good
You
over
straight, you
there.
straight, you straight.
Goddamn, feel me? Get up out of there smooth, cuz you got it. You feel me on some GTA heist type shit. But we got the fucking dub tonight. Expected that shit. I only watched like the first half because I had to go to work and shit. If y'all can't fucking tell already, but yeah, I seen the stats. 80, good shit. Ron, you do what the fuck you do. D-Lo, D-Lo. I done put in the order Coco 5. It's been a minute, my boy. It's been a minute. I ain't had that pineapple motherfucker in a minute. I gotta put me a little Amazon order in for some Coco 5. That shit is amazing, by the way. Austin Reeves. I wasn't impressed because I thought you was gonna have that dog in you tonight. You feel me? They say you be eating nuts for your mid game snack and shit, and you got a handful of them bitches tonight. Um, but other than that, from what I'm hearing, you played decent. Feel me? So good job. Dejounte ain't really go off for real, which I thought that nigga was gonna shoot for 40 tonight. But that nigga shot fucking tour dates tonight. The shit was fucking crazy. 1 from 9 from 3, insanity. But one game doesn't define you. Lock the fucking in, nigga. It's getting that time. It's around the corner. Torian Prince ass. My nigga Max motherfucking Christie. Caught a body. I seen that shit. Goddamn, shot a couple of threes. Shit was smooth. Smooth little game, bro. Keep that shit up. I need your ass in the rotation when everybody get healthy. You feel me? So niggas been wanting to see more Max minutes. We drafted this nigga. Ain't really been using him for real. So it's like, what the fuck was the point of drafting a nigga? But glad you doing your shit. Spencer Dinwiddie, nigga got the braids, thought he was gonna do some shit. I mean, he wasn't bad defensively, but feel me, he shot like I think it was like 1 from 3. He made that little 1 3-pointer. I need that nigga to get active, bro. Like you known for averaging 20 points, so I need you to get fucking active. I know you still trying to find your role on the team and all this other extra bullshit. But my nigga, I need you to start hitting some shots. No bullshit. Like, what the fuck was the point of picking your ass up if you're not gonna do nothing? I think I brought up Torian Prince trash ass. Yeah, great win. Won by 30 tonight. If I would have bet, I would have took the points, but man, I'm a little stinker. I ain't gonna lie. Goddamn, nigga, been missing about 1 or 2 every fucking slip. And the shit been fucking killing me. Took a little break. I might be back tomorrow. Who knows? Join the fucking Discord, man. Lock in, Green Goon. Shout out to my nigga James. Shout out to Rome. My nigga Shirt. Goddamn, we really like niggas is hitting. My nigga James hit a 6 leg today. Feel me? So it's like, lock the fuck in, man. We really trying to get this money. And this shit is free. This shit is fucking free. You ain't gotta pay shit to get these picks. Feel me? So lock in with the fucking Discord. Hey, my nigga Shub, I hope you had you a fucking ball last night, boy. I know that shit was key. But yeah, goddamn. Green Guns, Lake Show, nigga. Free Rio. Yo, appreciate it, gas. I'm gonna keep it moving. Oh, Blizzy, don't come off mute. Are you good?
Yeah,
All right, go ahead.
yeah. Oh, sorry for that
No,
incident.
you
My
get
bad.
incident is crazy. So don't admit to any crimes that you don't want to admit
Facts,
to.
you got away with it, bro. That's all
Hey,
that
I
matters.
know a lawyer if you need one,
Okay,
cuz. This is a
bro.
public forum in a recorded space. Blizzy, go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Incident, bro. It's
This is
crazy.
yeah. I just want to say, yeah, this is a great team win. I think what really set the tone for this was probably like Braun being hella hyper aggressive in the beginning. I think that's what really got everyone going because after like that Reeves poster, everyone just kind of like sparked up and just like played like super hard. I think they went on a 14-2 run after that. And I was like, damn, if they honestly, I feel like if LeBron kind of leads like that every game, you kind of have like a shot at seeing what this team can do, especially the way AD and D'Lo and especially Rui Hachimura tonight, even Max Christie, like it was just a great team effort tonight. I would say especially on the boards too, but I just like the way they kept the tempo this entire game, and it was pretty much over by like the third quarter. For D'Lo, I mean, yeah, dude's pacing on to like 200 threes for the Lakers all time. So credit to him for shooting the lights out. Cause that green room quote or that cookie ass cooker quote, bro, what the fuck? But other than that, this was a great win. I just want to see how we do against the Sixers because we kind of are like weird against them. But I feel like we could get the win from them. It probably depends on a lot of things. But other than that, shout out to Bron, D'Lo, AD for getting a good bounce back win.
Oh, Blizzy, we appreciate it, dog. I'm gonna try to get more quotes out for you guys. But Q, it's on you, bro. What would you make of the Lakers win tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, niggas got me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, obviously we got the dub. I think the only shit that pissed me off, I might say, from the start of the game when them niggas was just out the gate wilding and Darvin ain't called a timeout, but I mean, we got back in it, so whatever. But I ain't really here to address the game. Sometimes I just feel like niggas be saying dumbass shit, bro. No disrespect to nobody, but like I don't give a fuck. I just say what I say. But like, I think the problem is for me with all this shit, because I ain't really talking about the game. I just think we got this weird shit that's been created between the fan base. Like it's like we making ops within the fan base. Because bro just came up talking about the AR fans and all this other shit, and he said some wild shit like AR's ass and all that. Well, you can feel how you feel, right? Perspective is whatever, but I feel like the niggas that's victory lapping over the DeJounte playing like shit today it's just matching energy, right? Because God forbid them niggas lay eggs today, niggas would have definitely been victory lapping in reverse, correct? So it's like it's just matching energy. I think that especially y'all niggas, because y'all niggas got a platform here, y'all niggas is like doing some type of good work here for the culture. I would say. I think like getting too invested in what the fan base is really saying and shit is like kind of gotta like take it with a grain. So kind of like James said, James was like he don't really give it no energy, and I respect it. I always tune into y'all niggas tweets and shit. Like y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas be really going at niggas. Like I think Shub, you really be going at it with niggas, and the rest of some of y'all be like whatever. But like it's subjective, bro. 75% of the fan base is fucking casual. Then the rest is just you got to split that shit up into a bunch of other shit. Like it's just like niggas gonna say what they want to say, but I feel like right now it's like a fake beef between the fan base and shit for like niggas that like Rui and AR or niggas that didn't want to trade them niggas and niggas that do and this, that, and third. Like I think it's just stupid. Like at the end of the day, we in a fucked up position that we put ourselves in, having that wild ass loser streak after the end season shit. And like we just playing, trying to get out the hole right now. Like we in a fucked up spot. Like this nigga Rome said, like it's like, the battle of the most ass between us and the Warriors. At the end of the day, I just feel like everybody just gotta, you know what I mean? Just watch the game, see how they going. Niggas gonna have it's ebbs and flows, right? Like niggas gonna be good, niggas gonna be bad. Like, but as soon as niggas bad, niggas be ready to just jump on this shit and start going crazy. Like, yo, get this nigga the fuck out of here. And then when niggas good, it's like, all right, they had a good game, but so what? Like, it's like, can we just
Yeah.
root for the team,
Q,
bro?
I
Like,
think
I can
I
speak on
think Q,
that.
and this is the
It's
funny
the
shit, Q. This like to your point, bro. The funniest part, like me and Zay have said this for like multiple years now, like since we've been doing this. When we win games, bro, we don't give a fuck about who didn't do what and what. Like, bro, we won the fucking game. Like that first and foremost.
facts.
Like, and like that's never changed. That stance has never changed, bro. Like, Zay, am I lying? Like, have we not always said this?
It's a fact.
When LeBron James and Anthony Davis, when one of them has a fucking stinker and the other one carries and we win, bro, we win the fucking game. So when is that like? That's never been like. I think to Q's point, the shit has devolved so far into like niggas just wanting to be right.
That's exactly what I'm
And
trying to
I've
say.
said
Like,
this,
I
bro.
feel
I
like
said this
everybody
the
just
other
want to be
day.
right.
I said this the other day with the D'Lo article, bro. Like niggas are so focused on whatever it is, right or wrong, that you're almost losing sight of the reality. And the reality is, bro, we're a fucking 9-10 seed, fucking fighting to stay above water and get out of this fucking plan. That's the reality. So all the other reasons behind it, whether it's D'Lo should have been traded, whether it's DeJounte Murray should have been Laker, whether it's Austin Reeves needs to be better, whatever it is, Rui Hachimura, whatever, bro, whatever that is, our reality is still the same. So whether or not you dislike Shub or you dislike me or you dislike Zay or you dislike James, we're all united in the fact that we're not in a good situation right now. So whether or not there's a reason why X and happened and why Y happened, every single one of us has the same feeling of fuck, bro. Why are we
Right.
this bad? Why are we
I
not
just
better?
don't want
Why
I
are
don't
we
want my
in
nigga
this?
Shove to
Why
fight
are we in this
nobody.
situation?
Shove be ready to
these
fight
fucking
niggas.
I could
these
go ahead.
goddamn music. I just don't remember. I
Go
don't
ahead,
know
Zay,
if
and then I'll
niggas was
take it.
on here. I don't know if niggas was on here in 2020 when we won the championship, but obviously Kuzma had his supporters. That was really the only player on the team that wasn't a superstar that had like players that heavily got support. Like it's D'Lo. Reeves and Rui, these niggas have, because our fan base is so big, they got more supporters than niggas like Tyrese Maxey. Niggas are like
Good
so
ass
much
players
better
who made
than
the
them
All-Star team.
on the internet. Like, yeah, like
Yeah.
Maxey and fucking Fox. Some of these other niggas that are really good in the NBA that are much better. These niggas have way more support in this inner beef in the fandom over what player.
And it's
Like, it
new.
just didn't happen.
Right.
It never happened years ago, like Zay is saying. It's
Yeah,
a
like
new
there wasn't a
concept.
Caruso KCP hive. Like, it wasn't when them niggas played poorly. They just
But
played
like,
poorly.
niggas
Like,
ain't
oh,
had no aura.
But have y'all niggas ever
KCP
seen
Hive
they
is
did.
when the
crazy.
Lakers win games?
Niggas ain't
Have
had
y'all
no
ever seen
Crusoe
any of
ball.
us on here like this nigga was fucking ass
We
today? No one
Q
said
we
shit
No,
about
y'all
Austin.
niggas are the
Q,
most consistent. I'll give
Q,
you
we
all
won.
y'all
Like, bro,
consistent.
like,
Q,
hold on,
we
hold on,
won
hold
30
on, bro.
minutes ago. Did anyone bring up Austin having 12 points?
Nobody said
Nobody
anything about
brought up
Austin,
Austin.
No.
because we won the
We
game.
won the
That's all
game,
that
bro.
matters. We won the
No,
fucking
that's a
Shut,
fact.
shut. Did
I don't,
anybody
I don't
bring
give
up
a fuck how
Max?
we get there. We won
No, we did. We
the
got
game.
No,
11.
that's a fact.
We got
No,
we
When
Yes,
got
Vando, yeah,
everybody.
when
I
Vando
ain't
was
hear it
going
either.
crazy, I was the first
Under
nigga
50%
saying, "Bro,
field.
yeah,
Vando
bro.
is hooping. Like, we need
And
that
when
shit."
Vanda was trash, I was like, this dude gotta take a break. He gotta go back to the G
No,
League.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
This
I
Look,
did
last
say
thing,
that.
G-Man.
let
I
me just
did.
say
Nah, you
one
was
I'm
last.
bailing.
saying.
Nah,
I'll,
you
I'll
not.
stop that.
Go to
That's
train
Yeah,
up.
I'm saying.
last thing, and I swear to God, I will shut the fuck up and stop talking, bro. Why the fuck would we want the players on the team that we root for to suck? Why? Why?
Right, but that's my
So I can
point
fucking
though.
say fucking Austin Reeves stand 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro.
That's my point. Why y'all even responding to them niggas? That's the point I'm making. Like,
But
I know
and
what
then
y'all
I'll
talking about.
take it.
I feel
Human.
like
Hold
I feel like y'all niggas
See,
Go ahead,
that's
Q.
a good
don't
point,
even
Q.
gotta give
That's
them
a
no
good point,
energy
Q.
because we already know we
And
not.
Rome been
Like,
on that.
clearly we not. Y'all not rooting for the niggas to lose. So when niggas start saying that on the timeline, man, tell them niggas to suck. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, y'all know what it is. Y'all gotta look at yourselves like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all on some like, this shit y'all doing could go places, right? If it hasn't already, I don't even know. I'm not in no chats. I don't know what y'all doing, but like, this shit, y'all
Shit
doing
already
something
is.
fire, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So what I'm saying is like the niggas, no disrespect to the fan base, but like the niggas, they don't. It's subjective as hell. So it's just all opinions and shit. So I don't even feel like y'all niggas. Like when I see y'all addressing, I be like, why they addressing this shit, bro? Like you.
So Q, I'll answer to that, and the coach
Yeah.
is kind of, because I think he's talking to me, and
Yeah,
first of all,
Glow.
I appreciate Q for like actually coming up here, being like cognizant of the timeline, actually coming up here, and like most of these people in my mentions. So I appreciate that, and Q's a homie of the coaches. Then, anyways, I feel like
Always.
your question is why do we respond? There are, and Rome can speak to this, and James can speak to this especially. There are 1,000 things per day that we talk about behind closed door that infuriate the fuck out of us, that we bite our tongue about on an hourly and daily basis in this very long season that we just don't. And for me personally, I can't speak for the coaches, but me, again, I appreciate the kind words, and you're right. Like, we are a platform, we have a bigger responsibility. We've been told that, and we act as such. But I'm a fan just like you at the end of the day, bro.
You
I don't think
human.
understand.
Yeah,
Like,
I get it.
like Rome's got this team tattooed on his body, bro. Like, I've been a fan of this team since 06, bro. Like, I literally, this is my life. Like, this team is my
Tattoo where?
life.
Hold on, wait.
On his leg, bro. It's not
I
that
got a
deep.
Laker. I got a Laker
Nigga said,
tattoo.
Yeah, anyways.
He got
My
a
fault.
Laker tattoo.
No, it's on my
his
arm, bro.
ass.
Oh, my fault.
He
Hey, let
said
me
it.
see the
He said
tattoo.
it's on his
Let me
lower
see.
No,
back.
that's
Damn,
a tramp
brother.
stamp.
No, we straight.
That's good.
Ew.
That's good.
What do you mean?
I wasn't even trying to.
He said
I
lower
wasn't trying to
back,
set
bro.
Rome up.
It's
All
on
right.
my arm.
Brother,
It's on
what
my
is
It's
arm,
on his
this?
bro.
arm.
I got this
What
tattooed
did
on my
you
arm,
make?
bro.
All right, here we
On
go.
my back.
Anyways,
Freaky as hell, bro.
Yo,
anyways,
hold on.
my
I got
fault,
one
Rome.
more point though. For y'all niggas too. Just for everybody else too on the
Wait, hold on,
DeJounte shit.
because I was responding back to you. Give me 1 sec. So
My fault. Yeah, go
this
ahead.
shit is really like my life. And so I don't tweet. People always get in my mentions, bro. Like, oh, you tweet for engagement, you tweet for this, bro. My account is my account. I don't do anything anymore to gain any more, bro. I don't need like clicks. I don't need impressions.
Yeah, that shit's over
I
with.
have this, bro. This is my 4th year on Twitter. I don't need any of that. That's just not taking me nowhere. I go on this app to have basketball conversations with my guys up on this stage with me. So that shit don't even matter. When I tweet, it's because I actually mean what I say. And when I tweet tonight about DeJounte Murray and D'Angelo Russell, you can go back in my tweets. Not a soul is rooting for D'Angelo Russell to have a bad game. And when I tweet about DeJounte Murray having a stinker and Laker fans going crazy over that, like Rome said, it's more of a conversation about who is right than what is actually going on. And here I am, and I'm speaking for myself with my personal account. Here I am hosting a basketball conversation for Laker fans for 3 hours, having to bite my tongue as we speak, being fake excited about a 136-105 win against the Atlanta Hawks, knowing that we got the 9th seed right now, and knowing really deep down inside that no one wants to speak on, because I will end up being the villain and the bad guy, ruining the night that there is no championship avenue for this team anymore because we were not able to execute when the time came. But that's how I truly feel, and I gotta bite my tongue on that because I'm ruining everyone's night in a win that we needed to get the 9th seed and hopefully win a couple playing games. So that's why I'm frustrated and going back at people on the timeline because the goal has been lost in sight. The thing that people accuse me and other people of being a fake Laker fan or whatever, not rooting for the guys or whatever, bro, I want them to win a championship. I want them to win a championship. I don't want them to average 23 points and 9 assists over a 2-week span. I don't want Austin Reeves getting ball is life crossover highlights just to make twitter.com. That's what these fans don't understand. I need to win a championship, and I need to win a championship now. I tweeted it. It's getting absolutely no attention because the truth never gets any attention. That's how I know that. How come this Laker and Kobe's fan, myself, I'm talking about myself, why do I, as a Lakers/Kobe fan, want LeBron James to get his 5th championship more than these LeBron and role player stands themselves do? Because that's all they want to go out about. How come I'm more committed to winning and holding this team to a championship standard than all these guys trying to ride and die for our role players? That's what I'm frustrated listening to you guys talk about how great tonight was, how everyone great and scored in double figures. That's actually what's on my mind. But I can't say that out loud because I'm going to ruin the vibe. I'm going to kill the mood and remind everyone about the predicament that we're in and how we're not really going anywhere and how no one can explain to me and actually say if I put them in an electric chair, is D'Angelo Russell a 3rd option on a championship team? Is Austin Reeves a 4th option on a championship? Or is Rui Hachimura a 4th option on a championship? We've avoided that entire question because we want to feel good about our role players in the team that we root for, and nobody wants to answer the harsh questions because we have to be fans of our team and can't hold our favorite team to a standard. That's how much I love this team, that I'm willing to hold them to a standard because I expect winning. That's why I got brought into this franchise, and that's how it forever will be. So we can have the great performances. We can win as many games when we're in 9th place as much as possible. But that is what was given to me at the start of the season. We have LeBron James, arguably the greatest winner in sports, at the helm. We work on his time. We work on his schedule. And so if that's the case, why the fuck did we not complete as such? And when it comes to that, when you answer that question, Q, you have to look at who's below him, and if they're not showing up. It's great that Austin plays golf. It's great that Rui looks great on camera. It's great that D'Angelo Russell has a podcast. But can they bring us a championship? Yes or no? And the entire timeline, the entire Lakers nation on the timeline, at least what I can see, refuses to answer that question because they are so enthralled by these role players. That is why I go back on these fans. That's why I go back on the timeline.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's the stuff that's like without doesn't need to be said, right? Like it's like what the point I'm making is like that shit goes without saying. You feel me? It's like when y'all niggas respond to the niggas that's like practically trolling, if you will, like the fake Laker fan. It's like, come on, my nigga, like are y'all niggas serious? Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, I get you. I just feel like y'all niggas don't even need to address certain shit. That's basically the point.
I agree. No, I agree. And trust me,
I mean?
like there's 20 more times on a weekly basis you would have seen us respond to some shit that we don't. So the one time we do, you can, at least for me, I can't speak for the guys. It's a lot of pent up frustration that I'm seeing because it just seems like the standard over the last few years has reduced from a championship standard because we got these younger fans that are so caught up with the amazing role players that average 12.6 points a game, which I've never, completely shocked, like Zay said, have never seen before in our history. So that's just
the kids. Some of them, a lot of them is kids and shit. But
exactly, they're kids. So it is what it is.
But the shit about the DeJounte shit though, real quick, y'all niggas don't feel like, at least I do. I feel like when anybody, if we would have had DeJounte, I feel like there's such an adjustment curve that shit might not even go the way niggas expect either, because you gotta adjust to being a Laker, period. That's just a whole adjustment in itself. Playing next to LeBron, playing next to AD, I would love to have that nigga on the team in spite of anybody. Whoever y'all niggas want to throw up in the equation, I'm with it, right? Because we know he's bona fide. But my point is that it might not be all what niggas think, because you got to learn how to play next. We've seen that shit throughout this nigga's career. People around him, they just don't know how to always necessarily adjust to that. You got to come deal with the bright lights, being a Laker, just the city, playing with Braun, playing with AD, and then you got Darvin Ham over there. It's like, it might not be the fairy tale we think it could be, but you know, that's something we'll never know because the front office didn't do what they're supposed to do. So that's all. But I fuck with y'all niggas. Rome, shout out to Rome's Tattoo. Shout out to the coaches there. I fuck with y'all niggas,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
Y'all
I
my
didn't
boys. Y'all
mean.
know the y'all
Hey,
know the
Ron, let
shit.
me see the tattoo, guys.
That is
Nah, see,
all
that's
right.
crazy.
Asking another. I didn't mean to set up Rome on that. I know
Ew,
Rome.
brother.
Okay, yo, hey, for anyone,
Brother, ew.
That was
anyone
such a
wondering, hey,
weird
listen, bro.
ass
I
question.
do have I have a Lakers tattoo. It's on my arm. I promise you, bro. It's just above my elbow. It's not.
Bro, I got a
It's
Lakers
not.
tattoo on
It's
my
not in
back.
no weird place. It's not in no
It's
weird
all
place. It's
good.
literally on my arm.
Y'all
On
weird
your
for assuming
back
it's in a
is
weird
crazy.
place. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Jalen's
don't see the
stupid.
place.
Look, Rome a little hard,
Nigga
huh?
say got Lakers tramp
I'm gonna get untouchables on my back.
Yo,
Zay,
y'all
I'm
did the
getting
flick back
untouchables on
tonight?
my back,
Hey,
bro.
mute up, man. Mute up. He wild and dressed that,
Untouchables
bro.
on your back
Mute up.
is insane.
Untouchables on my
Holy
back, bro.
shit.
Hold on,
Q, we
pause.
Hey,
appreciate it.
back
Pause.
tattoos are
Pause.
Hey,
bad
I
as
fuck
No,
with
bitch.
y'all
yo.
niggas, bro.
Hey, Q, we appreciate
Untouchable,
it.
like you can't touch my
My
back, bro.
dogs,
What do
my
you mean?
dogs, my
Appreciate it,
dogs.
man,
Hold
for
on.
real.
Hey,
What,
yo. That's all
Chosen?
we want,
We
brother.
gonna go
Hey,
to
I'm
Fuck,
fuck
I
around
don't
put
got
the
untouchables on this
California
shit.
on my back.
Never
You
mind.
know,
you
Put
know,
Dar. I'm
rep
put
that
Hey,
my
I
nigga.
think
Darvingham baked face on my face on my
I've been
forehead,
doing
bro.
these spaces. You
Rep
feel
that
me?
Shep, I
nigga.
think Hendricks came up and then went down and then came back up. So I think they actually
That's what
Excuse
she.
me?
Hey,
Yeah.
whatever happened to Darvin
Hold up,
Ham
Hendrick.
news?
Oh, this is fucking
Whatever happened to
Jessica.
Darvin Ham news? Anybody know?
Jessica Alba.
Zay sat up in his chair.
Whatever the fuck this
Yeah,
is.
Hendricks, go ahead, bro. What'd you
I'm
make of the
ready.
Lakers
I'm
game? Go
ready.
ahead. Who's it? OT, you last.
Nigga OT.
Go ahead.
Nigga over T. I'm ready. I'm
It's not
ready.
on
Hey,
you,
I'm trying to
OT.
watch House
I'm
of
ready.
Dragon,
It's
man.
It's
SpongeBob.
not
See
on
the
you,
shit.
OT.
You ain't gotta be here.
Balls hurt.
Nah, go ahead, Hendricks.
Hello.
You just
Yeah, go ahead.
cried.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, bro.
All right. First off, Lakers tie is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
How's that
It's just
crazy?
a team. Relax, bro. Relax. A tat on you? Are you dead eyes, bro?
I can't get it removed now. I mean, it's already here. So
All right. Second off,
Drop the photo in there.
when y'all twerk for Murray, it get on my nerves. So, Shub, I had to tweet you. Got that? I'm not gonna lie. It get on
What's
my
wrong with
nerves.
shaking ass?
Oh,
Nigga?
you quoted me? All right, go ahead.
Yes, I did. I quoted you because every time D'Lo has a bad game, you quick to twerk for
Every single
DeJounte
time?
Murray.
Every single time?
Yep,
You sure?
every single time.
So you got
Every
25
time
games.
Murray.
You got 25 games of me tweeting out D'Lo stats? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what's
Nigga,
wrong with
you
as a
know I
man
know.
throwing it back every now and then.
what? Go ahead,
Every
Hendricks.
What?
time
Go
D'Lo
ahead.
has every time
Zay
DeJounte
Arenas.
has a big ass game, he has like 40.
Cakes.
Oh my God, bro. This the guy you want to keep. Like when D'Lo has a bad game, you see DeJounte has a good game at the same time miraculously, and then you're just like, oh my God, we didn't trade for him. You guys are so attached to these role players, and they suck. Look at the guy we could have got instead. Like, nigga, relax.
Okay.
He's literally a role
Oh, let me
player,
know when you're
dude.
done.
Like,
He's not a
he's a
nigga.
role player.
I'm gonna keep
Like
sucking.
all these niggas are not gonna have 30 every single game. Like you need to relax. I know you try to hold all these niggas to like the higher standard, but I think you just really need to calm down and like
Calm down because
level.
are we winning? Hendricks, are we winning a championship this year? Let me know.
If the matchups are right, I
Okay,
think we
so
can.
explain the matchups. Walk it down for me. Go ahead. Who we facing in the
All
play-in
right,
and beating? Go ahead.
we can beat anybody in the plan, nigga.
Okay, go ahead. Pick a team. You said if the matchups.
We
I'm
can
asking
beat
you the matchups.
if
Go ahead.
everybody's healthy, we can beat Phoenix. If everybody's healthy, we can beat
No,
Denver.
I'm saying the
If
plan.
everybody's
Phoenix
healthy,
is fifth right now, so that's not really making sense to me. Go ahead and do the matchups. Who we facing the plan?
all right. Let me look at the seating since you want to
Oh
be
shit.
Oh,
so
okay, so you
precise,
need.
my nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because Phoenix was in the plan just now, but now all of a sudden they're
Nah, not
fifth.
really. They were fifth as soon as I checked, but it's
I'm
all
gonna
good,
let
bro.
you wait. I'm gonna let you finish, Hendrick. But I think it's dangerous to do the whole y'all twerk for this player, because it always comes
Phoenix is
back.
8. What are you talking
Is it
about?
me or this
And
Phoenix
why
nigga
is
do
breathing
y'all
8.
hard as
Why do
hell?
y'all niggas use the word twerk, bro? I'm gonna
Yeah, I
troll
don't
that
know
Yeah.
who
man.
Well,
is
I
fucking
can
Y'all
twerking.
already
stop
tell
that
how
shit.
old
Like,
he is based on how he
I'm a grown
sounds. So
ass
I already
man
know. I already know who I'm
with a
talking to. But
girlfriend,
he want
bro.
to
Y'all
do
gotta
that.
chill. That
Facts. I
twerking
don't
just
shit.
twerk
say
for
shake
nobody but
ass and
LeBron,
move
nigga.
on? Like
Like,
what are
just
we
use a
doing?
different word, bro. Like, twerk is
Shake ass.
So
crazy.
if we 10th, we not
Shake,
facing.
it's the
If
same
Phoenix
thing.
Kick
is
some
8th,
butt
we
then.
not
Come
Kick
on,
facing
some
the
bro.
butt.
Say
plan.
Shub was shaking ass for
Zay
Delonte
can
Wright.
twerk. I'm not gonna
Apparently,
twerk.
I post 3
Nigga been
DeJounte
talking
tweets.
about
So I'm
Absolutely,
Delonte Wright.
twerking
nigga.
What about
for a guy that's better than D'Lo and Reeves. We don't want to say that. Hendricks, since Phoenix is 8th, we not playing in the first round of the play. We 10th. So how does that work?
Well, we're going to be Golden State. We're going to be Golden State.
We're gonna be Golden State. Okay.
No disagreements there.
Go ahead,
Okay.
do that.
And
Hey,
then what
let's
we
bet
do
on it. Let's
next?
bet on it. I got
But we face
$1,000
the
right now.
7th.
Go,
We
go.
take on the 7th seed as the first playing game, bro.
We're 9th. We face 10th first. What are you talking about?
We face 7th or 9th. Let me know because
We play the Warriors
We're
first.
9th, so we
So
play the 10th
we will
the
right
10th
now.
seed.
So
oh, it's
if the
9-10,
playing
right?
start right
Okay.
now, if the players start, if playoffs start, or playing start right
I don't
now, we
understand in
the
front of me.
Warriors, and then the Mavericks and Suns would play. And then if we beat the Warriors, we'd play the loser of the Mavericks or Suns.
Okay, who we facing in the second one, Hendricks? Go ahead.
Dallas is beating Phoenix.
Okay, so then we
So then
beat
we play
Phoenix.
Phoenix,
And we
so
beat
we
him.
play Phoenix in the next playing
And we
game.
get the AC. So who we beat in the first round?
OKC.
Okay, and then we beat OKC. Who we playing in the second round?
Well, between the Clippers and
Pelicans.
what is it?
2 Pelicans and the Clippers.
Yeah, it'd be
Stop
Pelicans
When we
Clippers.
face
Like
when
whoever,
we face
so
the
we play
Clippers,
whoever.
right?
If we beat
Between
OKC,
4
we
and
play
5, right?
whoever plays. Yeah, 4-5, which is
So
Clippers.
so
Pelicans.
who we playing? Second round. Go ahead.
Well, it's either New Orleans or the Clippers, and I think we can beat either of them. If
Okay,
we're
so
all
we beating the
healthy.
Clippers. Okay, third round. Who we got? Who we facing? Go ahead.
Swear it gets dicey.
Denver. Are we beating the Denver Nuggets fully healthy? And keep in mind, Christian Wood is out.
Yo, Zay funny.
Go ahead.
If we're fully healthy, I think we can beat them.
Yeah,
Put
just
this
say
on God.
this
It
on
I
all,
God.
was
bro.
I
This on
was
God.
with you,
Hendrick,
brother.
wrap this shit up.
It's in
Hendrick, this
God's
on
hands,
God.
bro.
I was with you,
Hendrick,
brother. But
Listen,
now
Oh, you're
God,
calling
man.
me.
hey,
You're
Henry,
calling
hey,
me.
I
You're
agree.
Henry.
calling me a
It
fake
sounded
fan
nice,
for saying
I
and
that
then
agree.
we
once
can
different
beat
came
any
up, I got
team.
Yeah,
scared.
I was walking with you.
Yo,
Now I'm gonna let
I
you
yo,
walk
got
that
yo,
path
scared,
on
Hendrix,
your
Henry. I
bro.
own,
got
brother.
scared, bro.
Hendrix, I got
Let his
$100
hand
right
go,
now.
Zay.
So let's be
Listen,
real.
bro.
Couldn't beat
Let's
If
them.
be
you,
real.
D-Lo,
hey,
just
Henry,
don't
You,
average
you,
Henry,
shit.
if
you
you
want to
like it,
call
I
me
love
a
it, big
fake
dog.
fan
If
for
you like
saying
it, I love
Like,
it.
all
We,
right.
we haven't had Vando all year versus them.
Hey, we got Torian Prince on the team.
We had him
Vando was
last
Of course,
year.
healthy.
Hey,
we're
no,
going
let
to
me
the
ask. Let me
We
ask
had
WCW.
a
him
serious
last
Vando
question,
was
year.
though.
healthy.
Jokic took the broom out.
Nah, we need
Hold on, no trolling,
as
no,
if
He
we
did.
all
had
trolling
we
Denver.
how bad
aside.
we
All
are
trolling
without him.
aside, because I'm actually kind of glad Hendrix is up here, because clearly,
Bro, what are you talking about?
you
This whole
sure?
season, has been asked because Vando's been out. Like, what are you talking
All
about?
right.
I wouldn't put it on all on Vando. I mean,
I mean, I put it
nigga
on
Definitely
Torian
averaging
more
Yeah,
Prince,
than
it was
man.
that.
What are
mission
you
More than
talking
reddish
about?
that.
that's
too,
Come on,
though.
4 point per game player right there.
the Mister Untouchables. Let's get it.
Nah. Let me ask. Let me ask Hendrix
Bro,
a question.
nobody's
Let
untouchable.
me ask.
I
Let me
never
ask
said
Hendrix a question.
anybody was untouchable.
This
Hendrix,
white
But if
boy
the
on our
niggas
team
aren't
is
hold on,
untouchable,
untouchable,
wait, guys,
gang. What are you
stop,
talking
stop,
about?
stop, 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 stop
all
arguing,
right,
stop arguing,
all right,
stop
y'all
arguing.
got it. Y'all
Hendrix,
got it.
do you
Y'all got
think?
it.
Kid
Because
sounds
one of the
17. I
things
I
feel
you
gotta
bad
said,
for the
sleep
kid.
anyway.
one of the things you said was,
I'm
nigga, ass
18,
word,
faggot.
man.
Same
Bro,
thing.
hold on. One of the things
Not
you
really.
said, Hendrix, was
Either way,
we hold
I
these
think we
role
can beat
players
anybody,
to
and
too
I'm
high of
not
a
delusional
standard.
for thinking that.
Why is he still talking?
I don't know. One of the things you said, Hendrix, was we hold these role or you said that Shub says that we hold role players to like too high of a standard. So do you not think that people hold like do you think that's not true? Like do you think the fan base doesn't hold role players to super high standard? Like you don't think that that's the truth? Like do you think Shub's lying when he says that? Or is this like just Shub being an asshole?
I'm trying to figure out. I think it's the double mute. I don't even know. Oh
Yeah,
no.
he's probably trying to
Well,
unmute.
James is off.
That's the
James is
longest
on
meet
mute, so
ever.
I don't understand.
No, he's unmuted. Yeah, so just that's my question to you. Like, when Shub says you guys hold these, you guys like favor these role players, like hold them to too high. Like, do you think he's wrong or do you think he's right?
And he left.
Yeah,
Just when shit get dicey. I don't know.
I thought that was a fair
Type
question
of
to ask.
niggas it
That's
But
when
is,
It
y'all.
Eli
Type of
was.
niggas
Eli had to
it
go back to his regular account.
I thought that was a fair question to ask, bro.
I just
I
like.
didn't. I didn't even want to like. I wanted him to actually
Y'all
respond.
just bullied that nigga.
No, we
We
That's
didn't.
didn't
right.
bully it
I
all. He
literally
left.
said, "Don't do that.
I don't
Y'all
Don't do
understand.
bullied
We
that
unmuted.
nigga.
that.
Put
Don't
that
do
Asked
iron
him
on
a
that."
lock
question.
somewhere, man.
All I said.
All I
All I
said
asked.
was I could
All
shake
right,
that.
All I
man. You
asked was, do
guys,
you think
man.
Shub is wrong or right when he says that? That's all I asked. It's
Hey
not bullshit.
James, is it me or that nigga kind of sound like Josiah? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
He's 18 years old, bro. I
Yeah, a
don't
Hey,
know
he
little
what
kind
this
of
bit, a
sound like
little
is.
bit, a
Eli.
little
I
bit.
He kind
told
of
you,
sound
bro.
like
He
Eli
really
Eli.
went to
does,
switch
bro.
to
He
his real
does a
account.
little
Hey,
bit.
y'all take y'all young
James trying
ass
to
to
get
the
back
He
in.
kind
bed.
of sound like
Nobody want to hear
Eli,
that
bro. I'm not gonna
crybaby
lie.
James
shit
trying to get
tonight,
back in.
nigga. Go to
He
bed.
trying to get back in, Hendrix.
I didn't
Come back
remove
up,
him at
gang.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I don't know
I
what
see him
happened,
down
bro.
there. I think he's trying to come back.
Josiah, chill
Request
out,
him.
gang.
He right here. I see the nigga.
Tell him to request
I
him.
really gotta update
I'm
my
scared of
Hendrix,
that.
PayPal.
send me $50 cash app. You want to come back up?
Game over.
Cash tag X Joseph
What you
27.
need cash for from an 18-year-old? That's kind of
Nah,
crazy.
cash. Nah. I was gonna bet What? We Hendrix putting make
Oh.
a
man.
them
Oh.
an age all. limit on Hendrix. taxing niggas?
Facts,
Hendrix, I got
exactly.
1,000.
Age
I
How
can
much
limit.
text a
cash you
Tyler
want?
if the nigga got it.
Send me that. Oh, that was crazy.
Who got 1,000? Who wanna bet me? I got 1,000.
All right.
Hey,
Well, I guess if he comes back, we can keep talking. But we'll
I'm
we'll
gonna
move
bet Nah.
on for
Hendrix. If you
now.
come back up here, I I got 1,000.
We'll come
Hey,
back. We'll
Kingpin,
come
it's on
back.
you, bro. Go ahead. Your thoughts on the game tonight?
What's good, y'all? Great win tonight. You know, playing the
And more
Atlanta
of y'all need
Hawks.
to.
We playing the Atlanta Hawks. We did what we had to do. Simple as that. We got the W. Um, yeah. I don't know, that whole exchange done totally made me forget my thoughts. But I agree with both Shub and Coach Rome. The victory lapping tonight, it's annoying. You know, you got some people saying, "Oh, D'Lo is better than Dejounte Murray and all this type of stuff." They want a victory lap, make it a 1v1 thing, and it's like, do y'all realize we're the ninth seed with LeBron James and AD on this team, and y'all want a victory lap because one person who some people wanted to trade outplayed somebody that we wanted to trade for. Now I'm not gonna lie. Um, Two things can be true. Austin Reeves is a good, solid player, but at the same time, in February, I wanted him to be traded for Dejounte Murray, and I would stand on that, 10 toes down. Um, I just feel like Dejounte Murray is the better player. And as far as Austin Reeves go, to me, in my honest opinion, I feel like he's peaked. So I wouldn't have no issue trading for Dejounte Murray, trading Austin Reeves, a first round pick, and JHS for Dejounte Murray. But that's just me. That's just my honest opinion. But to just sit here and be like, oh, um, we're more enamored with a player outdoing another player than the team as a whole winning. To me, that's ridiculous. Like, of course, I want the team to win. Like, that's more important. Who cares if Austin Reeves had 12 points? We got the W tonight. I thought that was what's more important at the end of the day is that the team as a whole um win the game. If Austin Reeves go out there and score 30 and we lose, we lose. Simple as that. We're not finna victory lap because Austin Reeves had 30 points. Like, we're not finna do that because the team as a whole lost. But I mean, he had 12 points tonight. D'Lo had 27 to 10. He did what he had to do. LeBron did what he had to do. AD did what he had to do. Rui showed up tonight. He did what he had to do. Austin Reeves, yeah, he had 12 points, but at the same time, we still got the win. We got a much needed win, and we as a fan base got to realize that, okay, like, we have to see the bigger picture. This team right now is in a tough spot. I mean, we're in the ninth seed with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I mean, it's not supposed to happen.
Kingpin, they don't
But
want to. They
it
don't want
is
to
what it
face
is.
reality. They want to live in their fantasy world because
No,
D'Lo had
man,
27 and 10. We got to focus on that, and that's all that matters. That's
Bro,
all
did
that
I say something
matters.
bad to that kid, bro?
right.
Hey, if I did, I'm
No,
sorry.
you
I actually
didn't.
did
No, you
say
didn't.
shit
Don't
bad to
stop
him, bro.
getting guilty by these
I didn't want that
other
nigga to leave.
kids.
Bro, I don't know,
No,
bro.
No, don't
man,
feel
you ain't
bad.
you ain't say nothing
We're
wrong,
literally
cool.
up
You ain't,
here
you ain't say
asking
nothing
the
wrong,
question.
man.
I think he called
You
one of
didn't
y'all a
say
slur.
nothing wrong.
Oh, boo fucking who?
Nobody cares, bro.
Man, y'all didn't say anything wrong, man. Like, that's my thing. Focus. I mean, some people want to just focus on the fact that D'Lo had 27 and 10. They want a victory lap off of that. But the main thing is the main thing. The team got a win. We got a win. Like, can we just focus on the fact that the Lakers got a much needed win, despite the fact they're the ninth seed, despite the fact that we still have a bum coach that comes out with these outlandish quotes per post game. I don't know what type of crap he was on tonight, Thomas. On, oh, D'Lo don't have the green light. He's in a green room. Like, what does that even mean? Like, what is this dude
Auntie
talking about?
sick.
But he don't. I mean, what? He's like one of those guys who has the pencils in their front pocket of their shirts, trying to be cool with the cool kids. Like, dude, you're not cool, man. Like, you're not cool with us. But anyway, we got the W on tonight. That's all that matters, man. For all the people that want a victory lap off these individual performances, man, get up out of here, man. Like, we the ninth seed. We got more important things to think about than just wondering if Austin Reeves gonna get 30 points tonight, or D'Lo gonna get 40 points tonight. And I'm the biggest LeBron fan, but if he comes out and score 40 and we lose, then what's the point? You think I'm gonna victory lap because LeBron had 40 points? Like, come on, man. Like, nah, the team lost. When he had 40 on Saturday night versus Golden State, we lost. I wasn't out here victory lapping. I was like, dang, like, we really needed this win. But I mean, thank God it worked out to our favor tonight. And like, this whole Lakers therapy, Warriors therapy, like, dude, like, we're in the
This
same
shit is corny
position.
as fuck.
Like,
It's corny as fuck.
it's corny, man. It's getting old, man. It's gotten old. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of doing this whole standings watch. Like, can we just take care of our business? Because if we would have took care of our business all season long, We wouldn't have to root for the Kings to lose, the Suns to lose, the Mavs to lose. We wouldn't have to work. We wouldn't have to root for other teams to do our job for us. Like if we would have just took care of our business like we were supposed to, we wouldn't even be in the position. But we are where we are, and what needs to be will be. So that's all I need to say. But this whole individual victory lapping, man, it's getting on my nerves. But great team, great win on tonight. I don't mean to
No,
dampen the
you're good.
mood, but great win on tonight, man. Great win on tonight. And let's get this W on Friday night, man. We got plenty of days to rest and get ready for Philly. Um, let's get another one. Let's get another one and let's move on, man. But appreciate y'all letting
Of
me
course,
up,
bro.
I
man. Y'all have a
appreciate
good
it.
night.
I think that's all true, bro. Like I think yeah, the victory lapping shit is corny. I should just know better like who I'm talking to and shit like that. It's just like, bro, like my whole thing was just the attempt to try to compete and win at a championship level. Like not to bring it up again, but the trade deadline, we were in the same position we are in now 6 weeks later after the trade deadline. Nothing has changed. We were in ninth at the trade deadline, I'm pretty sure, and ninth now. So again, you can continue to do the mental gymnastics. Oh, who's not a needle mover? Who's better? Who's not? Fourth option, third option, 30 million, $15 million money, all that type of stuff. The attempt to not find out and to extend LeBron's championship window is the gripe with me. Like, what's a good move and what's a bad move? And I will continue to say it ad nauseum. I said this weekend. I don't understand why we as a fan base have any right to decide what's a good and bad move for our team when we're not in playoff contention at the moment. Like, I don't know how we can measure that and say, oh, this person would not make us any better. This player would not make us any better when we're out of the playoff picture. I don't think we deserve that right. Now, if you're in third or fourth or fifth place looking to make, like you guys say, a marginal move to, upgrade your seventh or sixth man off the bench, because you're really about it and trying to win at the highest level, a la like the Boston Celtics, who did who themselves did a midseason trade, and the Dallas Mavericks, who we all talk about giving first away, they were in eighth. And they were like, no, we have to do something to prove that Luka and Kyrie can work together. So Mark Cuban and the front office there are willing to do whatever it takes to be able to shore up and actually get better, because they have a superstar that they have to uphold to absolutely do nothing while we argue who's better, who's not, what was worth it, what was not, is just stupid and ludicrous, to be honest. We're in that can't be overstated. Like, we're in ninth place. I don't understand why we feel the need or have the right to be picky and choosy about what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. It's not like none of us are legit NBA analysts. So why the fuck are you allowed to proclaim this won't move the needle? This is a marginal move.
And
This player is
also,
not just this much better than the other player. It just doesn't make sense to me.
like, bro, don't come up here and say we expect role players to get 30.
Not a soul said that.
Like no,
Coach Ross,
James.
look, hey,
Nobody.
Patrick
Bro,
Beverly.
I promise y'all,
I
bro.
need
I
30
don't
from
expect
Christie.
none of these
He
niggas
scored 10.
to give me 30, bro, except for fucking LeBron James and Anthony fucking Davis. Those are the only
It's
niggas
Christie.
that like, yo, go
look,
give me 30 tonight.
Daryl
I've
Daryl
never been like,
reports.
you know what, Austin?
Look,
Go give me 30 tonight, nigga. Like, fuck LeBron and AD. Go get 30, young nigga. Like, no, we don't do that. I don't know why.
you know,
I don't know why y'all do that.
Was that like
Bro,
a
why,
put
Max
a
and
Christie
you know
profile pic?
why,
Don't lie.
and you know why we hold them
that.
to a
I'm
higher
just waiting my
standard.
turn.
Minutes
It's
Flakes.
because you know why we hold them to a higher
Florian
standard
Prince, give me 50.
because the front office held them to a high standard when the reports came out and said that they would not trade Austin Reeves unless it was for an all-star. So in their mind, they're saying that Austin Reeves is basically an all-star, which means that we as the fans are in the right to uphold Austin Reeves to all-star standards because that's the label that which the front office has put on Austin Reeves.
Hey, I'm going to use that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's a good point too.
And I don't even hold, and that's the thing. Like to Dontario's point, bro, I don't even hold Austin to All Stars. Like, I don't even
Nobody
give a fuck.
does. I don't even know who
I'm at this
does.
point for me.
What
At
the
this point
fuck
for
you
me,
thumbsing up
it's
for?
just like damn, bro. It's just like damn, bro. Why are we holding this guy that I can't even hold to like if he doesn't have a good game, I'm not even allowed to say it. Well, first of all, why is that the guy that we're holding at a trade talk? Like why is that?
Yeah.
Why is and I said this in the playback, bro. Like D'Lo got blamed for a lot of shit that these other niggas wasn't doing throughout the course of this season, and niggas don't even want to talk about that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I at this point, bro, I'm gonna keep doing what I do because anybody that actually follows me and knows what I'm talking about, y'all niggas know I'll go at any player on this fucking team. I'll say some shit about any fucking player on this team. So don't make it seem like we coddle one player and shit on the other player. Go down my fucking timeline, bro. Every single player on this team has been
Can get smoked,
praised
bro.
by Rome and has been criticized by Rome. So I don't know why all of a sudden niggas are having an issue. And today of all days, first of all, bro, I didn't even say anything bad about, about D'Lo or Austin Reeves. So it is what it is. I usually ignore most of the tweets that I get because I get a lot of bullshit. I usually ignore it. I'll address stuff in here so that you guys can actually hear my voice and hear me say it because I don't want to address it again. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a fucking timeline. But you know, it is what it is, bro. Again, the main thing for us, and I can speak for all you guys, is we just want to win the games, bro. We just want to win games. That will always come first over everything else. So
And
you know, we can move on from it though.
we just gotta, in my mentions again, he tagged all of us, like literally all of us except James. Hexy said, I'm hearing people in the coaches' den talking about people victory lapping D'Lo's game tonight. People now can't give praise to D'Lo for being tied for having the most threes in a single season for Lakers. That's again being disingenuous.
He's up here now too.
Oh, thank God he can speak on this. So
All right, well,
he's a D'Lo stan. Nobody that's being disingenuous. The entire conversation is about D'Lo versus DeJounte Murray. Nobody ever said that nobody can talk about D'Lo making 3-point makes. That's not where the conversation stemmed from. Obviously, the whole conversation stemmed from we shouldn't have traded DeJounte for this guy. So I don't even know what the point of that tweet was because that's just disingenuous in its entirety. So I'm just confused why that was
I
tagged.
quite literally tweeted that D'Angelo Russell is one of the most incredible players when he has it going.
I said the same thing 2 weeks ago.
And niggas in my response said, yo, you're switching up. Bro, I have to root for the team. Like, how can me giving D'Lo praise, the same shit you guys asked for? You guys are asking me to give D'Lo praise. And then when I say, yo, D'Lo's playing great
Don't switch
right
up
now.
now.
Niggas are like, nah, bro, you switching up. So do you guys want me to not give him praise? Or do you guys want me to give him praise? What do y'all
I
want me
think
to
you
do?
said
What
it
is the
right. You
business
just
I need to stand on?
can't keep
Someone
it.
explain to me the business that I have to stand on.
Hexy, you explain it honestly. Since you up here and you're tweeting at us, welcome to the den.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
bro.
Coach's Den, by the way, not coaching den. But yeah, appreciate you joining and having the balls to come and speak. What do you want to say? Go ahead.
The balls?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got 5 minutes. Give me 5.
All right, for sure. OMT.
Insane, bro.
Woo! 2 in the morning. I'm trying to watch House of Dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Need to brush up
On
on
a
it.
trip.
It's
Wait,
dropping.
no, it's Thursday. You're tripping.
No, I'm rewatching season 1.
Nigga got the
Oh, you watching
bootleg.
the
I
other?
see you, nigga.
You catching up?
Nah, we don't do bootlegs no
Nigga
more,
watching
gang.
shit not even
Sorry.
finished.
We'll hop on
That shit
that
on
Fire
Tubi.
Stick though. We got
Go
to.
ahead, though,
It's a
OMT.
green screen in the scenes.
Go ahead, Tubi, man.
Listen. Oh my lord, I wouldn't watch a Tubi movie with Ruby Rose. What? Yeah, with her. Yeah, I would.
Nigga, I'm watching. Nah, never mind. Let me not.
Shit, we making a Tubi. Listen, I'm with you, like, bro. I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. First of all, I'm gonna just tell everybody the truth, bro. It don't matter if it's the coaches or the listeners, whoever the fuck come up here and stand on their soapbox. You niggas, we niggas cannot police each other about how to fan. Like, this shit is getting out of hand, bro. We literally having our discussions, arguing in chat about how niggas fan. Niggas is literally every 5 minutes switching up takes. Everybody do it. The same niggas crying. You should look through your tweets. I'm pretty sure it's something you said that you ain't saying no more. Nigga, you switched up too. So it don't even matter at this point. Stop that fucking whining. The one thing I wanted to address. Oh, yeah, good game. Yeah, we beat this fuck out the Hawks. Yeah, whatever. I don't see what's so serious about talking about that shit. As far as standing watching go, I'm just waiting for everything to unfold how it's supposed to, which is we in the fucking play-in yet again. So, as far as our Cinderella run and winning it all, saying we can beat teams and all that shit, I would like to see, especially if we healthy. I would like to see, but the health has been the main question on top of having a nigga with a K bullet in his head. So, good luck with that. James, specifically, you, my nigga. First of all, shout out to all the Dinwiddie, Cam Reddish fan ass niggas. I really want to know what's so special about them niggas. And yeah, as a matter of fact, all that shit, people come up here, they pushing role player agendas and shit. I'm trolling a little bit, but I'm just asking for different personnel. I could give a fuck, for real. Like, seriously. I'm just looking for some niggas that's produced. Instead of watching a nigga who got them weak ass braids in his head, pulling up from his earlobe and breaking that bitch open. And niggas gonna tell me he out there playing defense. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. You niggas need to be castrated. I don't fucking know. Slapped up. James, you need better eyes, thicker glasses. I don't know what the fuck you seeing out there. I don't even know if it's a joke at this point. But today, y'all, we had a Max Christie site. Brody went out there and did his big one. He even went out there in the half court and attacked. Something I was told he couldn't even fucking do, even though I've watched him take niggas off the dribbles and punch on niggas. My Max agenda is not a real agenda. I just want the nigga to get some playing time so we can win. The Reeves shit has been out of control. I'm not a Reeves savior guy, and I'm not a Reeves hater guy. I'm like neutral about it. My expectations for the nigga is literally not that high. We're not Lakers organization, so I kind of feel bad that as the consumer, that a lot of y'all took the bait that Jeannie Buss and Rob Lowe selling. And we all drinking that fucking Kool-Aid, but you niggas got it bad. These role players not gonna lead lead us to a championship. Our superstars will. They are good auxiliary pieces, but these niggas, I don't know how many. Like, bro, this fan base is just different. We vote Caruso in our All-Star game. Like, that just shows you, tell you, like, we got a lot of delusional shit going on, whether it's good or bad. But yeah, bro. Shout out to AD. Looking good out there, boy. Obviously. You was playing your lesser version. Clint Capella is Clint kind of washed now? Cause I know we kind of was like them like next to AD, but is he kind of washed to y'all now or
He
something?
got about 4-5
Oh,
offensive
so
rebounds on
so
AD.
AD snatched that
Nah,
nigga chain.
he
All
was
right, all right,
he was
okay,
cooking the Clippers though.
okay,
Nigga, he was
Dog.
okay,
cooking
I
AD.
mean,
He
was
He
it
dogged
got,
him
he
for
cooking?
got
that.
five
So now
offensive
he's
rebounds on
kicking
AD
AD.
in the
Hey,
game.
yo,
Okay,
Hendrix,
okay.
come up, bro.
Them left you hood
Listeners,
shit
come up,
fake,
bro.
bro.
We'll
It's
clear out
crazy.
for you.
It's crazy, bro. Y'all need to switch up, man. Before he's Capella, now he's is Capella
Hey,
washed?
I
Because
need
AD shit
my
on him. Okay,
I
I
need
got
my
it. I got it.
flowers though,
This
bro.
Nigga
Hendrix,
shit
don't be
on him,
Hendrix,
dog.
don't be sitting in
Rome,
the
I need
listeners.
my
You sit
flowers.
in the listeners. Come up here. We didn't finish
Yeah,
conversation.
all y'all to be hating on the coach then, bro.
Request
Request
up.
up, bro. Y'all
You guys got a
niggas
lot to
Yeah,
say.
push
stay
up,
hot
Oh
on the
man.
tail,
yeah,
bro.
let's
You
Just
stand
know,
on
direct it to
Push
business.
us,
up and
bro.
pack these niggas
Stand on
up,
business.
man.
Yeah, y'all.
And stop listening honestly.
And
We
this
can
is the
still see
thing.
you,
And this is
bro.
the thing too, bro. Like, if you guys have some shit you don't like about it, bro, yeah, pull up and tell us. Like, that's actually
come
like
up.
good. That actually
Okay.
helps.
Well, can I start then?
Go
It
ahead.
makes for great
No, bitch.
No,
content.
not you. Fuck
Hell
you.
no,
Yeah,
Done,
bitch.
go ahead,
already
nigga.
done.
No,
Son,
bitch.
Nah,
I
I don't
don't
fuck
like
like the
MC.
fact you don't got a Bron jersey. I think that's weird.
I got a
Uh,
bronze shirt. It's literally
Ron,
right here. I
oh,
Braun
wore a
shirt is
I
crazy.
wore a
He got
Braun shirt
LeBron
is
James
crazy.
shirt
respect
to
his
a
it's
shirt.
Laker
niggas who
game.
hate Bron that got a shirt.
Bro,
Similar
Facts.
shirt
I went
somewhere.
to a Laker game with a
Nigga ain't want
LeBron
to drop
James
that
Bro,
shirt.
300 on a
it's
No,
hey,
game.
it's
respect
niggas
his
Hold
who
on,
Yeah,
hate
shirt,
son.
bro.
Bron
Bron
on
that
the
Listen,
got
Lakers.
it,
It's
nigga.
hard to
listen,
avoid
listen.
the
Hold
nigga
Can
being
on.
on
you
a
get a
shirt.
reddish jersey, my nigga?
Exactly.
Rome,
Robert on the Lakers
It's
for half
something
a
that Foot
decade. It's hard
Locker.
to avoid the
Follow
niggas
me.
being on
Exactly.
a
So
shirt.
I repped him at the game.
Rome. I feel like you lying about where that tattoo at. Zay. Um,
It's on the thigh.
Zay.
That's
That's
crazy.
so nuts. It's not a
Bars.
shirt.
The inner thigh is crazy. Zay.
That's stupid.
Shell telling everyone I
He
had a
cracking bitches up.
Shell
Never
telling
I
everyone I
mind.
had a
didn't think it
Lakers
was.
tattoo did irreparable damage to me for no reason. I can't be straight for this,
I
bro.
didn't think it'd be
Nigga
like
exposed
bad.
on
I'm going
I
accident.
don't know if
outside.
I
Somebody
was an
said, "Hey,
expose.
somebody said, bro, you got a tattoo? Relax." Like, damn, I can't get a tattoo. Like, damn.
I didn't think it'd be
The
bad. I
fact
think
that
Why
it's
am
he,
I getting
immature.
packed up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Niggas got tattoos.
It's not even a
I'm
Crazy.
getting
bad
shit
thing.
on. I'm getting shit on for having tattoos.
That
That's
was
Hey,
weird.
Ro,
crazy.
let me say something
I
real
mean,
quick.
inner
That's why I didn't
thigh
think
is
it was a big
I
crazy.
got
deal.
a special
I thought
announcement. I got a
Yeah,
special
lower
announcement real
back is
quick.
No, it's
crazy.
not
The
lower back. It's
Discord just hit over 300 fucking members, bro. Tap into the fucking Discord. Niggas doing a giveaway. Goddamn, I'm gonna do it on Friday because we already hit 300. I'm gonna do it on Friday. I'm gonna do a $25 protected play for 3 lucky goons. 25 protected play on Friday.
Oh yeah, let me
So
cut
yeah,
my noties back on then.
tap
Yo,
into the
slide
mother.
me
Oh
I'm
yeah,
missing
25
that.
then,
that
nigga.
shit be
Fuck.
going
What you
crazy.
giving out though, guys? Hold on.
$25
What you giving?
protected play game. Goddamn, I'm gonna send you 25. I'm gonna
Nigga
do a
just
little
And
told
spin
you.
the wheel
I
I'll
was
give
type
you
like
guys
shit.
the pick of
halfway
the day.
listening.
I'll give you guys the pick
In
of the
the
day, though.
last 3 people names on the spin the
I
wheel,
know that
whoever
nigga.
like do the shit in the Discord, you gonna get a free 25 for your little play on Friday. You can spread it out,
Put
put the
that
whole
wheel up
25
there. I'm
on
gonna
there.
spin that bitch.
Goddamn,
Hey, guys, we
goddamn, do it how
appreciate
you
it.
want to break it down. Green guns, nigga.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
Yes,
OMT, we
sir.
gotta
Yes,
move
sir.
on.
Yes, sir.
We gotta keep it moving, bro. There's a lot of speakers. I'm gonna go
Fuck
to.
me then, huh?
I guess so. Ghost, go ahead, bro. Appreciate you waiting.
Damn,
We're gonna keep.
OMT just got smoked
Bastard.
like that?
We're gonna
Damn.
move on. Go ahead.
It's about that Brian jersey
You
shit. It's all
finished your
good though.
take, did you not?
I
OMT,
was
this
Hey,
dub
no,
you
on
hit
your
that free
side,
protected
OMT.
play on
I
Friday.
was
You can
OMT,
buy
I'm
Did
you
on
you
a
your
finish
Ron
your
side,
take?
jersey,
Yes
dog.
or
nigga.
no, OMT?
Damn, nigga, you
Nah,
I
gas
mean,
OMT.
Christie
you niggas,
enough.
do I gotta throw coach in my name or
No,
something to
OMT,
get
go
a
ahead.
Let
Go
him
official
ahead.
land.
Go
announcement?
Let
ahead,
him
bro. Go
land,
ahead.
dog.
Please
Let him
don't.
land.
Go
Let
ahead.
him land.
You got 2 minutes.
I promise you, I won't. Won't be no two-hand double twist around here.
What?
Pause too. That was crazy. It's time for my bed. Nigga getting old.
It's
Look,
way too late to pause.
Fast
I
is
think
crazy too. You
Breezy
gotta
just
do like
said that
medium
shit.
pace.
I'm sorry, Coach. I fucked up right there,
What?
man.
All right, man.
Bro,
I
this is the
fucked up.
I
worst
was talking
place in
about
the
when
world.
Brian go to the room.
Zay,
Nigga.
Zay, Zay, I don't like you because you straddle on the fence a lot. You be like, come on, guys, we can do better. And it was funny because when they was talking about when dude was like, man, I don't care if Brian had that 40-point game. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I want to be like, it means something to say. That nigga was
I
running
said
around.
that. I said
You
that when he
did?
said that. I said it
Fuck,
means
I
Nah,
something to
must.
me,
Zay,
nigga.
Zay definitely will be like LeBron won. Y'all niggas
I
lost.
know. I
That's
know he would.
Zay's
I
for
know
sure on
he
that
would.
time.
Hey,
For
Nigga,
sure.
that's what happened.
It did. Nigga had 40 on 71%
oh
shooting.
man, Lakers lost, LeBron won. That's amazing,
James, last but definitely last. I can't.
bro. You already
Oh,
said
I
it,
hate
bro.
you, nigga. I hate you.
So do I.
I hope Clay Cold Water never get clean, nigga. And I don't mean that for nobody else but you personally. Um, yeah, bro. Don't let this nigga get up here throwing up thumbs up, acting like he was he hate Reeves. He hate Max Christie. I couldn't find one good thing the nigga said about Max Christie today. I had to go to 2 separate chats to talk to this nigga and he didn't say nothing to me.
Y'all in
So
chats? That's crazy.
I literally praised
Yeah.
Christie to start
you
my
didn't
take
praise
Y'all
today.
talk
Christie.
outside the space? That's
Hey,
crazy.
why'd you do it though? You did
Nah,
it because I did it,
nah.
huh?
OMT, we appreciate the
Unfortunately,
roast of coaches, Den. Appreciate it. We gonna keep it moving. Ghost, it's on you, bro. Go ahead. Would you make it tonight's win? So you sustain loss.
change that avenue, nigga.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can. Go ahead, bro.
Is it?
Yeah. In terms of tonight's game, I had like a different viewpoint on how I watched it. I wasn't even watching it based on if we was going to win or not. We luck happily we won, but I was watching it just to strictly see what our weaknesses really are. And I'm looking and I'm like, I'm sorry, I know we harp on this, yo, but my God, his team is just poorly coached, yo. Like it's just really, really, really poorly coached. We lack so much basic fundamental shit. Like not boxing out, not guys, role players not playing like role players. Tony and Prince just running up the court, not giving the ball back to a guard so he can run the play. Like just we do so much little things bad, it just makes our weaknesses even like more glaring. And that's the shit that's really pisses me off. We talk about the deadline, we talk about guys we can trade players for, this and that. You know the number one thing what I would have did at the deadline? I would have fired Darham immediately. I would have fired him because I don't give a fuck what nobody said. We're not no ninth seed with this roster. We're not. We're a ninth seed with this roster. Can you tell me we can't beat Denver? Cool. But nobody else can beat Denver either. If that's our litmus test, all right, fine. We're not going to beat Denver. But in terms of all these other teams, especially in the West, you can't tell me we can't compete. And a lot of our issues, guys on the TL say, oh, well, we missing Vando for defense or missing that. No, 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 no. Our problems really are scheme related. It's really scheme. It's like the way Ham just coaches this defense is just mind boggling to me because like the guys just sagging off of guys not going under screens. This tonight game against the Hawks, This could have been a competitive game if anybody really peeped for real. Hawks was just missing open shots. That's really what it was. Hawks just missed open shots, and we just shot the hell out the ball well. But we don't. The thing I have is that guys over here are parading that we won the game, and I'm like, we don't. When we win games, we are so constant on the praise of these guys rather than look at the ways we can improve. And that's truly our problem since the beginning of the season. Even in the games that we win, we don't improve on nothing. And that's the shit that's mad frustrating. And I'm with Chubb on this. It's because what's the fuck is our expectations? Are we trying to win the chip or not? I'm not trying to be no ninth fucking seed. I want us
But
to,
we won by 30 goals. I mean, we kind of
huh?
smoked these niggas.
The Hawks is ass. We won't, bro. I'm
Enough, Zay. Enough.
There you go.
Enough.
not.
Like clockwork.
I'm just saying, on a one game sample,
Teams in
like
the
the
NBA,
Fuck
bro.
is you eating? Sorry, go ahead.
I was sipping on something. We made a bunch of shots. They missed a bunch of shots. We can do that bill for games we've lost, which has happened in games we've lost.
Percocet,
Like
man.
No,
that.
no, no,
I
no.
mean,
Clayco water?
No, but I'm not talking about in
I'd be
terms
damned
of,
if
God
it was
bless.
Clayco water.
Let me get some old twin.
but I'm not talking about in terms of making shots and missing shots. I'm looking at, the reason why I'm talking about even the shots that they miss, they'll they were open looks. Guys were just
Where the
missing
heck's he
shots.
go?
We don't necessarily have resist. It's not like we're resisting. It's not like we had a bunch of turnovers. We were highly contested on shots and this and that. Guys just miss open shots. Another team that if we played the same exact defense on another team, this game would have been either closer or we would have lost. That's exactly what it been. It would exactly would have been. The Hawks just didn't make shots. I'm looking at how we're defending, and it's just fucking poor. So so back to the point I was making about when I was with Show is that what the fuck is our expectations? Like, I want us to be a competitive team, but it starts with the coaching. It just does. Because honestly, we talking about we would have traded DeJounte Murray, Bogdanovich, and Capella. Go get those players and put them here. I honestly, God, think it really doesn't move our fortunes that much. It not with this coaching. No way. It doesn't move our fortunes because I think Reeves and D'Lo, for as much weaknesses as they have, they're on the defensive end. We have a higher offensive ceiling than anybody that we couldn't have got with any of them if we're not trading for a star. D'Lo has a higher offensive ceiling than Dejounte Murray. Reeves has a higher offensive ceiling if he's going to play with LeBron because he's a better shooter than him. But we're so
Huh?
Wait.
Reeves is a better shooter than Dejounte Murray.
No. You lost me on the higher ceiling of DeJounte. How?
Hold on, what you say?
He's a
Y'all
better
niggas
scorer
going
and
to hell,
playmaker.
And
man.
defender.
No.
I was with
No,
You
no.
you,
said
but
Reeves has a higher
yeah.
offensive ceiling
How?
playing with
How?
LeBron than
What is that
DeJounte
based off
Murray.
of? What is
How?
that based off of? Because he shoots better from three?
Yeah, because I'm looking at because I think who made this point just now? I think Q made this point. Yeah, the way I think Q made this point about and let's say if we would have got to Dejounte Murray, him
Okay.
playing next to LeBron and AD, right? His style of play, the way we play, his style of play, his ceiling wouldn't it be better than Reeves there to me? Defensively, yes, not offensively though. Y'all agree?
Bro, he's shooting 37% from three though.
But,
I mean, it's not like
but
he's
he's
a
not.
bad
But that's
shooter.
kind of an outlier. That's not what he really does. For real. Let's be honest.
He shot 35 last year. How's it an
That's under
outlier?
league
Another
average.
outlier season, nigga.
You said outlier? Bro, see,
That
this is.
I don't.
I'm
Dejounte
not
Murray
gonna
is
do
known
this
as
right
like a.
now.
Is he a
Go
better?
ahead,
Y'all
bro.
trying to argue he's a better shooter than Reeves?
Bro,
If
I'm not arguing. Dude, fuck the
Hold
shit.
on, brother.
He's
Don't
not a
use
better
me for
offensive
that
player
dumb
than
shit
him.
you just said, nigga. Don't
Bro,
group me in that.
you said offensive player.
I said yeah.
even if you
You
want to
said
say
you said
even if you
you
want to
said
say
No.
Reeves
offensive
is a
player.
better shooter,
No.
you're ignoring the
I'm not
areas
even gonna
that
argue
No.
DeJounte
you.
is
Y'all missed.
way better than Reeves
Ghost,
at, like
Ghost,
It's
I'm not
deep
even gonna
playmaking.
tonight.
argue.
Tonight.
You
Yeah, I
said
got it, bro.
you said he has a better offensive ceiling with LeBron and AD.
Yeah, you said
Yes, based
offensive,
off
not
this team. I'm not
spacing.
comparing them 1v1. 1v1. Dejounte Murray is better than him. I'm talking about with the way we play. Reeves. If we're not going to trade for a high offensive ceiling guard, Dejounte Murray's not going to help us there in that
How is he
situation.
not a high offensive?
Not
All right.
offensively, defensively, yes. Not
Nigga, why
offensively.
you said
Bro,
Q
he's
said
a
it? I
scorer.
didn't
He's a
say that.
shot creator and playmaker that also defends better than Reeves. I don't understand
I
your
give you
Yeah,
that defensive.
logic on that.
I guess I'm kind of confused because
I don't know.
I don't understand how Reeves metaphor. I don't even know if it's even necessarily true that he's a better fit next to LeBron and AD, but like one of the reasons why Austin has struggled throughout the course of the season.
Mhm.
One is because his three ball actually hasn't been as good as it was last year.
Yeah, for sure.
Two, the playmaking chops aren't even like on the same planet as a guy like DeJounte Murray. Three, like the defensive problem that he has,
The rim pressure, like
like the
attacking the
rim,
basket, which is a
like
big issue of
getting
his
to the
team.
free
Our
throw,
guards
oh,
can't get
there's
down.
a lot of things, bro. There's a lot of things that like DeJounte is like a much better fit than Austin Reeves. Like you could argue, but I mean, whatever, bro. That's your opinion. So we don't have to argue
Mm,
that. Keep going
no,
though. Keep going though.
it's close.
Ghost, go ahead and
It's
land your
def-
plane because we got hella hands. And it's late everywhere.
Yeah,
So.
no, yeah. Go ahead. It's on you, go. Sorry
yeah.
for even cutting you off. We shouldn't even cut you off. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. You good. So yeah, basically my point is, yeah, like I'm just bringing it back to the coaching before we're talking about trading guys, this and that. Is that the coaching is truly, truly the problem of this team? Because if we had not even this is a good coach that has his head on straight, we to me would be a top five seed, even with all the injuries and bullshit that's been happening. I'm not saying we could win a championship team, but that's asking a lot. But for where we are now, no, it's definitely a coaching issue. I genuinely don't think, unless we're getting like an all-star superstar type of player, that anybody is moving the fortunes on this team with this coach and this schemes are that we're running. No, I don't see it. But yeah, go ahead.
Ghost, we
We appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
And that's also the disclaimer we always give. Like when we talk about all these problems that the Lakers have, Darvin's always number one. Like that's he'll always be the worst problem that this team has, and it's obvious why. So, but
But
yeah,
to me,
I
that's
agree
what
with
they
you,
should have
Ghost.
done at the deadline, though,
Bro, they
instead of
should that
moving
shit
the
before the
play
deadline. But
for
I
real.
mean,
But yeah,
yeah, I agree.
Appreciate it, Ghost. I'm gonna keep it moving. Shanti was here. I'm gonna go to him, bro. Your thoughts on Lakers win tonight? Go ahead.
Yo,
What's good, G? Go ahead.
hold on, my bad. Man, yo, shout out to the coaches. Shout out Laker Nation, Laker fans. Shout out to everybody except Darvin Ham. That shit ain't changed all season, bro. Like, niggas, yeah, we won. We beat the fucking Hawks, bro. Whoop de fucking do. So what? We we should have won games. Somebody made that point early. We should have won games early in the season. We said this shit all season. I'm tired of saying the same shit. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Here we are, low fucking seed. If it wasn't for the play-in tournament, would we even be a playoff team? Let's take a moment and cry in silence or laugh, whatever works best for you. This shit's a joke. Um, I really, I got no problem with us matching up against any team in a 7 game series except Denver. Like, I still don't think we can get over that hump. Like, them niggas was just playing what Sunday? Damn, was that yesterday? Today, Monday? Fuck, where did the time go? All right, so them niggas playing yesterday, and they was down double digits. And I was at the barbershop. I told niggas, I was like, if that game is close at the end, Denver's gonna execute and win. That's what the fuck they do. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. And they would do the same thing against the Lakers. Like, I'm not worried about shit else. Like, no matter how we get into the playoffs, all we gotta do is get in. But if we can't beat Denver, then ain't no fucking point. And if we got Helm as the coach, we're not gonna beat Denver. Like, we want to win a chip, but you're not winning no fucking chip with Darvin Ham. Like, regardless of how Austin Reeves is playing, regardless if D'Lo is going crazy against Atlanta or giving another team 40, but then disappearing against, fucking Sacramento. Like, it don't fucking matter, bro. If you can't get over Denver, it's just no point. Like, I don't really want to go crazy over celebrating the win against the Hawks. Shout out to D'Lo for he's gonna break this single season 3 point shit like good. Reeves wasn't great, but I mean shit. Everybody has off nights. All we ever wanted was a little bit of consistency, but we can't even get a little bit of consistency from the team as a whole because our coach is fucking random and injuries been plaguing us all season. I can't even recall the last time I seen Vando on the court. Like this shit is just bad, bro. It's been bad this season. And Christian Woods he disappeared. I mean, it is what it is. Shit happens. Fucking injuries. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not running laps. Oh, but fuck all of that. One point I want to make, y'all coaches, Y'all talking about y'all arguing with these randoms, bro. I just wish y'all keep it a buck and just tell them they fucking stupid. Don't waste your time and energy trying to.
Thank you, bro.
You gonna put your finger through your phone trying to argue with them niggas. You can't argue with a brick wall. These niggas are dumb. Just
And they won't come up. They won't come up here.
of
I had
course
one
not.
dude,
Yeah.
second dude
And that
tweeted
Hendricks
us.
kid, you didn't stand on business, Hendricks. I'm sorry,
Hendricks
bro.
got asked a
You didn't
question.
stand
He
on
whining in
business.
the mentions saying he got bombarded by 10 people. We muted the
You didn't stand
space.
on business.
Nobody
Yeah.
bombarded you. Rome asked you a question while we unmuted. Nobody spoke, and you didn't answer
stand
the
on
question,
10.
and you
You didn't
left.
stand on 10, and now you subtweeting me. And now we're at the point
Look,
where like
I do it for
you
y'all.
can't win, bro.
I do it for. He's a bitch.
It was just a
He's a
4-on-1.
bitch. That's it. Keep it
You
moving.
can say that. I can't.
It's
I
that
can't say
4-on-1.
that.
simple, bro. Let
What does that
him
mean?
get
Double
his next.
down on
He
that
want to
shit.
at you and talk some dumb shit. Let him be. Because at the end of the day, he's not gonna come to space and talk. And some of the points they trying to drive home are fucking dumb. Let them be dumb.
I think Shanti's right, bro. I think I'm just if you don't come up and say anything, I'm just not even gonna
Yeah.
respond to it.
If
I'm not even
Nah,
gonna.
this the
You have
craziest bell. My man said niggas gonna cook me for not speaking, not knowing I got a 9 a.m. class.
Oh, this nigga's a
Nigga,
teenager.
They
Who?
both are,
and that's
bro.
the other thing,
They
bro.
all
I
got the
got a
same
9 a.m.
question
class
in
is
Y'all
crazy,
know
bro.
I
Half of
swear.
us
Oh,
in
that's
here
his
why
are
little
this
finna wake
internet
up in
nephew.
so
4
He said
hours. Like,
that.
what are
Wait,
you
he
talking
said
complicated?
about?
that.
A lot of them are
Oh,
just
that's his
fucking
little
kids, bro.
nephew. That
He
is a
dead ass said
child.
that.
All right,
Yeah,
never
that's
mind.
what
Nah,
I'm
he
saying.
did.
All
That's
you
a
guys
little
are
ass kid.
kids.
I was just
That's
kidding. I
that's
thought,
worse because some of us
yeah.
in here is literally about to wake up in 4 hours after this shit, bro. What are you talking about?
Facts,
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
We have
Facts,
Chill out.
bro.
jobs.
Jobs,
That's
nigga.
exactly
Shit,
that's
We
some
got
of us
exactly
don't
jobs,
it,
even
bro.
bro.
sleep,
We have full
James.
time
That's
Yeah,
jobs,
some
bro.
niggas
exactly
not
I
even
got
sleepers.
a no.
For
It's
sure
Wait,
not
he
jobs.
sleeping
actually
after
said
this.
that. I got a 9 a.m.
No,
Nigga,
I
a
didn't
9
realize
a.m.
that.
school.
I
Bro.
didn't realize he was a fucking
A
student,
9
a
a.m.
college
class not
student.
even
That's
the
crazy.
early class.
And the
I
second
know
thing
9
is
I was
a.m. is
finna
not
say
Who
even.
said
too,
9
bro. That's
a.m.?
late as
I
hell,
gotta get
nigga.
up at
the
What
8.
high
D'Lo
school
the
is
D'Lo
that?
stand the D'Lo
Hey,
stand also
I gotta
came
get
up.
up at. Who said 9
High
a.m.?
There's
school.
a
Where I get
D'Lo
that
stand
from?
that came up too. Hexy, he left and
I gotta get up at
he
8.
DM'd me, bro.
You
I'm
got to
just
be at
finishing
least
dinner. Give
21
me
to get up
5 minutes.
here.
He DM'd us saying I got dinner.
Yeah, I
Give
got
me
to be
five
21
minutes.
years old
He
to get
never
up here,
showed
bro.
up. The other D'Lo fan never
Oh,
Because
showed up.
your mom
Mason.
said
that
you
one
gotta go to
Mason,
Sorry,
man.
bed
bro.
after
Damn.
dinner. Stop trying to argue with
Bro, y'all
kids.
children, bro. Yeah, no, you're right, Shanti.
I
Honestly,
have a
that's
DM that's
crazy.
someone that tweeted us saying, talking about y'all tripping off D'Lo, and who was up here, left and say, hold up, I got dinner. Give me 5 minutes, and never showed up.
He's a
This is not
kid, bro.
bullshit. These are
He's a
all
kid.
kids
Yeah,
that you're
no, that's
like,
Dinner,
well,
crazy.
I'm wasting my
Mason,
homework,
time
your
with them.
pass has been
shower,
revoked, brother. We
bed.
can't do it no more.
Wake up for school.
Mason.
You can let my son in here. Don't do
Drake
that.
ruined Clayco
Bro,
forever,
it's
bro.
niggas up
Ruined.
here in
What
the
you on the
panel that
map?
got
Fuck you
children,
talking
bro.
about?
Y'all gotta
Damn.
be for real. Like these
Literally.
niggas,
What you
that's
trying to say?
crazy.
Go
Stop
water.
it,
It's
bro.
that Drake
No, I'm
shit.
saying like it's
James,
grown
when
men
you
in
having
here.
kids?
Like,
Like
slide
it's
my
just literally
son.
grown men talking.
What? He not taking care of the ones he got now.
I mean, James been
Nigga,
my
Brother, I
deadbeat.
ain't choose
James
James
been
that,
got
my
three
son
bro.
for a
kids,
minute
6'7"
now. Not gonna lie.
bro.
deadbeat.
That nigga
He
James got
fit the
three
How
kids.
old are
profile.
you?
This nigga James kids got kids. What are we talking
That
about?
nigga ain't make the
Yeah,
league because
James,
all
Oh
all
his
our
my
men
sons, to
did.
be
god.
This nigga
honest.
Just
grandfather.
because I listen to Jay-Z, I'm a grandpa now?
Y'all making
Yeah,
me
Y'all
Yes,
feel
gotta
old
listen to
as
yes,
Jay-Z
hell,
bro.
son.
sometimes,
that's
bro.
ironic because James be
James is
no,
Hey,
$72.
I won't
a
age watch about
grandpa
that.
in the
Bro,
States is
Jay-Z dropped the
Yo,
album,
Shub,
bro.
I didn't even
James was
realize
listening to
too.
Reasonable Doubt at his
Shub,
college graduation.
Shub,
Yeah,
Shub, I
What
didn't
song he
realize
Hey,
dropped?
that oh
the
my
reason why the nigga was mad that I had a tattoo is because the nigga's not old enough to get one. That's why the nigga. I get it now. Like now it makes sense. The nigga, bro, me
it
tell a
does
He
make
said,
motherfucker to
ow,
get a
sense.
that probably
tattoo,
Yeah,
that
hurt.
shit smack
that's
the
still
shit out
my
of a
Nigga
bad.
nigga.
jealous of an
I
Aaron
didn't think
Donald
it
the
lost
hood, the
tattoo.
better.
hood.
I
Like,
Y'all
didn't
niggas
realize
really
that
that's
calling
though.
me
Like
old
yeah,
though,
I
that's
thought the
son.
nigga
That's
was
that's
like a
crazy.
grown man when we was talking. That's why I wasn't trying
nah,
to be rude.
bro.
Q,
These are
how old was
you
you
didn't
when
hear in his
Reasonable Doubt
voice.
came out?
The hood gave
Yo,
him
He
suck
sounded
it
like
to
Eli.
39,
He
Nah,
sounded
cuz.
like Eli.
You was what?
Nigga got a tattoo when he
I'm
was
currently
13.
But anyway,
39, my nigga.
Oh
that's what's
damn,
up.
Q. You
Shanti, go
kind of
ahead.
old
We
as
didn't mean to
hell.
cut you off. We just had to laugh about that. Go ahead, bro.
Cute comedy, bro.
I'm
Cute
old as hell.
comedy.
Y'all
No,
niggas
y'all
you sound
good,
like
If
man.
I asked
grandpa,
you when
nigga.
College Dropout came out and you was like able to talk, nah, bro, it's over. It's over for you.
That's crazy.
You had a job with fucking College
Y'all niggas
Dropout.
was walking with
Hey,
Jay Z
yo,
dropped.
y'all
Nah.
niggas is
Nigga,
stupid,
Google
son.
got
This
got
why I
him.
fuck with y'all niggas,
What?
man. Y'all my
Nah, that's all I was saying when it
niggas
That's
seen a
dropped.
floppy
crazy.
disk before or nah?
Nah,
Wait,
Absolutely.
when
floppy
did it
disk,
drop?
nah,
When
brother.
did
Where
it
that
Hey,
shit
this
drop?
at?
nigga
Absolutely.
James. Hey, this nigga James went to the record store and bought a Mace album.
Hey, yo, Rome, that
Oh
was the
my
shit, bro.
god.
I did that
Respect,
shit,
man.
Yo,
yo.
I
I'm
love
like, y'all
Mace. No, wait,
niggas.
yo, I fuck with Mace, but I'm just
This
Nah,
saying.
nigga
he
James
had his
got
run,
original
I'm just
man.
vitals,
saying.
not even the new shit.
This
Oh,
nigga, this
y'all
nigga
This
listen
niggas
to
nigga gave up
fucking
the
crazy.
game
AZ
to
and
become a
Nas,
pastor and
bro.
shit.
That shit crazy, bro. It's a
Damn
grown
old
ass
as
man.
hell,
Nah,
son.
respect the OG.
Nah,
I
I
Why
do.
swear to
would
I
you
God,
do
James
do.
that?
James
I
told me one of his
do.
top 5 rappers is Boogie Down Productions. I said,
But
nah,
you,
bro,
you
it's
don't
over.
respect
Hey,
you respect
Zay,
him from
chill
afar. You
out.
don't
That's
listen
Hey,
to
too
him.
Q, this
hard.
nigga James listen to Slick Rick. This nigga listen to Slick Rick.
Nigga said Dell the fucking Homo
Nigga,
sapien
what's
in his
wrong with
top
Slick
5. Nah,
Rick?
it's over.
James, you older than me, nigga? Nah, no way.
Anyway, how old is you, Q? How old
Y'all
are you,
That
niggas
bro?
nigga
I'm
listen
listen
to
to Slick Rick.
Cardi all
39,
day,
bro.
man.
Niggas,
Nigga
39.
listen to
Bro,
Slick
I'm
Rick.
not older than
This
you. You
nigga
niggas
is
is lying,
53.
bro. Nah,
You
respect
got
that
an
You
shit.
old
say you got
soul,
the
that's
Benjamin
all.
Buttons going on?
just
Fifties
cause
and you
I'm just
30,
cause I listen
James.
to
You got
V's,
an
now I'm an
old
old
soul,
nigga.
nigga.
This
That's
nigga
all it is.
19
We're
listening
here.
to Mace.
Exactly. I'm an old soul, bro.
Nigga, his
We
album
got to
older
move
than you.
on. We got to move on.
Breathe,
Shanti, we
stretch,
appreciate
shake.
it
Let
tonight.
it go.
I'm gonna go to KP. KP's up here. Appreciate you joining the den. Your thoughts on the Lakers win tonight?
Nigga
It's on
James
you.
still buy albums.
Oh, what's up? I don't want
Zay,
to say too much.
Zay, pay
Vinyl?
attention. This is Chris Stossberg, your favorite player.
What's good, GOAT?
Nigga signed Chicago.
What's up? My bad. I don't want to say too much about the game. You know, I was kind of low on the team earlier, but after this
Fuck, I
game,
can't
I'm
hear you,
kind of
nigga. I'm gonna
impressed.
drop
I'm
down.
not.
Okay.
But y'all
Okay,
can
bro.
hear me.
No, you good. I can hear you.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead,
hear you.
KP.
My
Just
KP.
the
bad.
nigga with the thigh
Chicago.
tag couldn't.
Yeah, I'm not
Relax.
too impressed by it. I'm not too moved, but we've lost the worst teams like the fucking Spurs, the Nets, and we even let the Wizards take us to overtime. So, you know, it's something, and everybody kind of played great and they kind of showed out. But I really wanted to come up here and talk about the playoffs. You know, I know we got to get through the playing first. I'm not worried about the
Playoffs.
Warriors.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about because I think there's a real path.
Yeah,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
worried about I'm not worried about the Warriors because they can't beat a healthy team. I'm semi worried about Phoenix and Dallas because they can easily beat us, but we can easily beat them. But if the playoffs started today, Denver and Sacramento, they're going against each other. And I think Sacramento is the one team who can really beat them. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm running out.
You oh,
My bad, I was
And
running
the
out of
oh no,
breath.
you good.
Yeah, but
But
Sacramento's
you're
the one
confident
team.
in a 7-game series. You think Sacramento got a shot against Denver? I don't know about that.
They beat them like once or twice, I think. And I think them and OKC are the one teams that could really beat them because you know they got the shooting and the speed.
You don't like
But
Minnesota's size against Denver?
I mean, I don't know if Cat's coming back, and plus they lost against them niggas
I
last
think
year. But
I think
you
he's
know,
coming back.
Yeah, it's their half court offense with the T Wolves versus Denver. Like they have to get into like a half court battle. I don't think they can outduel them in that area. But he's right about the speed and shooting from teams like Kings and OKC.
I just don't. That's a fair point. I just don't know if the role play.
Not saying they could beat Denver. I'm
and
Yeah,
just saying
Minnesota's
yeah.
built with the two big prospect of having Gobert and Towns. Even though Towns,
Towns is
who
coming
knows
back.
when Towns? Yeah, yeah. If Towns
Towns is
comes
Yeah, I
back,
mean,
expected to
if
come
Towns
back.
come back, they
He
definitely
is coming
could
back.
beat them.
Yeah,
And
Towns is for sure
that's
coming back.
they got the
I'll say
format. I
this.
just don't know about.
I think there's a path.
could
I think there's a
Dallas?
path for the Lakers to actually. I don't think. I mean, at this point, I think it's too late for the Wolves to get the 1 seed. But if they did, and the Lakers were the 8th, I actually think there's a slim chance the Lakers could take that series. Like, I think they could beat them for
The
sure.
Wolves?
Yeah.
You think the chance is slim though? You
I
think it's slim?
mean, actually,
I
I
don't
mean,
think
when
it's
you think,
slim.
I think we have a good chance to beat Oklahoma
I'll say
City
a good
and
chance. Then
Minnesota.
I'll say good chance.
Nah, cause Ant always struggles versus
Yeah,
us like mightily. Like we
Yeah, I
kind
think
of
I
on
think
that
it just
matchup versus,
depends
especially with
on
Vando playing.
the physicality. Like if the Lakers win the physicality battle in that series, I think we probably win pretty handedly. But I think if it gets to the point where like these wings are frustrating, like D'Lo, frustrating Austin, I think it's going to be a way tougher series because you can't. I don't think you can beat them off the back of just LeBron and Anthony Davis in a playoff series. I actually think you kind of need Austin. You kind of need D'Lo. Like in that game that we beat the Wolves recently, obviously Cat wasn't there, and I think Gobert was out, and they missed a lot of guys. But in that game, if you notice, D'Lo was able to get his game off with the wings. Like even though they put Jaden on him, even though they put Nah on him, he was still kind of able to get his game off. If you could do that, like if D'Lo could be legitimately like a consistent third option in that series, yeah, for sure. Like you have a really good chance, but there is that level of like, okay, if they just win the physicality battle from the perimeter, all you need is a couple fucking all you need is a big game from Ant and a couple of shots from Conley, and all of a sudden you're looking down. You might be down 2-1. You know what I'm saying? So it
And
depends.
we can never guard Nas Reed.
Yeah, like
yeah, he goes
Nas
Like
Reed
crazy.
gets his
starter,
game off
ultimate. We
crazy.
can't do
Yeah,
shit with that nigga.
exactly. So I'm
Guys, what
not gonna
happens
act
if
like
Denver ends up as 1?
We're
Yeah,
fucked.
season's over.
that's a possibility.
We can get
Season
them
is
too.
over.
I don't think
Yeah.
Denver is catching them though.
Nah. Yeah, we can beat
It's
them.
like literally like half a game, I think. for them being first.
in the game for
Yeah,
sure.
they're close. Like I think
One game
it's.
seven.
I think OKC gets it,
That's like the
bro.
whole
I
reason
think
why
I
I
think
came
they're
up
Hopefully,
was to
tied. They're
talk
all
about
tied,
that.
right?
I
They're all
hope
tied,
so.
right? Minnesota, Denver.
Yeah, and OKC beat them like 2 or 3 times, though, if I'm not
OKC's only a
mistaken.
half game above Denver and Minnesota, who's tied for the 2 spot.
I gotta check their schedules. See who
I
has a
think
tougher
to break down
schedule.
the playoffs, we can beat. We have a good chance to beat Oklahoma City and Minnesota. I think even though these teams are worse technically
Yeah,
than these two, Phoenix and Dallas, because of the star power and the shot making for some of their best players, is we have a chance to beat these teams too. But those are going to be like really tough series. I mean,
Hey,
you got
Lo.
Durant.
Hey, someone tell Lo to come up in here, bro. Now he's trying to get in on it, and we know how that goes. I would really like if someone y'all deal all the time. Legend of Winning, please come up in
is
the
it low or
space.
never mind?
Legend of
Talking
Winning,
about
What
please
D
come up.
happened?
Lo?
Yeah, I don't know. Legend of Winning, he's a good
Is
friend.
No,
Come
I'm
up on the
saying,
space,
is it really
please.
him or is he speaking for someone that really wants to get
I
in?
I
don't know, but
think it
Legend of
might
Winning, feel
be.
free to come
I'm
up,
gonna let it
It
go.
and
might be for
y'all can let him
someone.
know that. I just want to
We
talk.
know who it
Facts,
really
facts,
is.
facts. Yeah, but I think
But
Phoenix and Dallas, just because of the star power, like you don't want to play Luca and Kyrie too. Even though Kyrie has his struggles outside of not playing with Bron in the playoffs,
You
but
mean in the play-in, right? In the
I'm talking
play-in?
about in the play. He was talking about playoffs in this playoff series. We
Oh
can.
yeah.
I think we could beat Oklahoma City and Minnesota. Not like it's easy, but I think we have favorable matchups against Phoenix and Dallas. The star power thing just gets crazy in a series, and then
We definitely need our
against Phoenix,
defenders for those
yeah,
kind
against
of
Phoenix
series.
and Dallas, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus
we need
Christ.
our
And then
defenders.
Sacramento, I mean, that's like a wild card. They have smoked us 4 times this year, but we just clearly like there's no way Anthony Davis is like this versus Sabonis in a playoff series setting, and there's no way Sabonis, who got vicious, they were outplayed off the floor last year against the Warriors, that we can't at least do similar to him in a playoff series. But I mean, they've destroyed us all 4 times, so I don't blame nobody for
Like,
thinking we
bro,
can't beat the Kings. But on paper, like we should be able to beat the Kings in a
I mean, I
series.
just watched fucking Jared fucking Jackson and Santi Aldama beat the shit out of Sabonis. That's just an AD thing to me. Like I
Yeah,
don't.
on paper we should be able to beat the Kings. It's
AD
just
like,
needs
on
to
the
get his
court,
fucking head
it
out of
just
his
be
ass
different.
and just play like a human being. Like, and I think there's always gonna be a chance to beat that team. But man,
But then
I don't.
Fox and Monk in a
Yeah,
series is crazy.
and
Whew.
like D'Lo struggled in that for some reason in those matchups. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like I feel like that's an easy matchup for D'Lo to get his game off. He's kind of struggled in those matchups. Like AD obviously. Like, and if LeBron doesn't have it on the game, we're not winning. Like that. Like because their
And then you
offense
look
is just
last year,
that's
so
an
good.
issue.
they
That's
took
an
Golden
issue.
State to 7, a team we beat in 6. We did beat the Warriors, but I mean they took them to 7 with Sabonis not essentially playing. I mean, this nigga was a non-factor. He was a negative for them for the entire series, and it
Yeah.
took a Steph Curry 50 piece, the most points ever in a game 7 for them to lose. So like, the Kings is tough, and I might want to speak on Denver. Like
Yeah.
that matchup.
KP, we appreciate it. Yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, that path you laid out, it could go any way, but I'm happy. You're
The way they
confident
are right
overall.
now is hopefully what they should be. The way they are today, you wish you could just stop the count and be like, let's just
Yeah,
run it like it is right now.
for
Yo, do
sure.
y'all feel like the Pelicans are being slept on though? Like it's quiet. Like nobody's really
They
talking
can
Absolutely.
about
beat the
them, but
Clippers.
them niggas are really, really making noise a little bit. Like they look like they got it going a little bit. So what's
I
your
What
don't know
take
if
on
team?
I
that?
trust CJ in a
The
playoff
They're
Oh,
series.
definitely
Pelicans,
Pelicans?
slept
Nah,
on.
yes.
nah. I'm good.
They gonna fold
I
it.
think
I'm
they're
good,
slept
bro.
on, but I
I
don't
don't know if
believe
I
in them
trust
to
CJ
be
in
a
a playoff
contender.
setting.
But they're
I
definitely
think they'll
slept
beat
on.
the Clippers, but nobody
The
else.
thing about the Pelicans that's impressive. They're a top 10 defense without a rim protector. The problem
Right.
is all that shit is cute until you play a team that gets to the rim. Like that shit's cute
Mm,
until you have to play Anthony Davis. That shit's
I
cute until
feel
you have to
that.
play LeBron James.
That makes
Because
sense. That makes
no
sense.
matter how much we like can respect Pelicans, because I don't want to disrespect them, but at the same time, bro, they're just a terrible matchup for the Lakers. Like the Lakers, you would need lights out shooting from the Pelicans to even have like a chance when in a playoff setting where you literally are just gonna have AD and bro. There's a reason why they got 40 piece when we played that team in a meaningful game. Like that, the rim pressure that the Lakers would apply. You got to think about it. Whoever brought up the Pelicans, I think it was Q. Bro, a lot
Yeah.
of teams in the NBA right now, they're not they're not living in the paint. A lot of teams right now are, it's a very jump shot heavy. Like that shit's cool in the regular season, bro. In a playoff setting, bro, you got Valanciunas as your resistance and Larry Nance. That's that. Like you're getting fucking destroyed in the playoffs. That's why the Warriors.
Nah,
That's
I
why no
agree.
matter
Against
what, like a
us.
team like the Warriors, they can make the playoffs what they want, bro. If you don't have any type of true resistance, you just don't really have a chance. Like
Yeah,
at the
I'm
end of
not
the day,
talking about
When
versus
we
us. I'm
when
talking
we
about
played
versus
Memphis
like
last
other
year,
teams, like shaking shit up for the
uh,
other niggas that they got to run into. Not necessarily
oh,
us,
to the
but
other
I
team,
know they
sure,
can't do
yeah.
shit with us.
Like
yeah, I think they can beat the
I think they could
Clippers
beat the Clippers.
I
Yeah,
for
think
I
they
think
sure.
they
could.
could.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I
Yeah,
what I
think
was
they could
definitely
saying.
need to
for
beat
Like,
the
sure beat it.
Clippers.
Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I actually think they'd be tough against the Nuggets. I think they'd actually put up like a pretty good fight just because the Nuggets aren't like necessarily living in the paint outside of like Jokic is insane, but like I think they could. I think they'd be good against a lot of teams. I just think specifically the Lakers are a really bad matchup for the New Orleans Pelicans, bro. Like really bad.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
we
agree.
kill teams that play the two non-shooting bigs. Like Memphis last year and the
Yeah.
Warriors, just they could not. We just the Looney Draymond shit and whoever I forgot who they even started with Jaren Jackson Jr. against. Even though Jaren can shoot the ball, but
Oh, that
like
guy. It's not Aldama, but I don't even know.
it's one of them random Xavier Tillman,
Rock
whoever they
Tillman.
started.
Tillman.
Yeah, like it's just JV and Zion together, bro. You really just let LeBron AD roam. Like, nah,
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
cooked.
Q, appreciate it. KP, we appreciate. We got to move on. I'm gonna go to Mike. He's a good friend of the coach's den, bro. Mike, appreciate you waiting. Your thoughts after the Lakers won tonight and your overall look on the season. Go ahead.
First and foremost, shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Den. You guys really hold it down. I don't want to take up too much time because it's late. I know we're trying to get to work tomorrow and shit. But the only reason why I really came up, I mean, good win
Nah,
tonight. Obviously,
I
we
mean,
like to everything you guys kind of said. I piggyback off of the night's game. And I don't really want to get involved in the AR, Ryu, D'Lo stands, and because none of those people would even exist if the Lakers weren't the franchise they were. And as long as we win, then these conversations are about. If we just lost every game, who gives a fuck about D'Lo and Ryu and AR because we're losing? But the whole real reason why I want to come up real quick is kind of Shub kind of alluded to, like kind of dropping the reality hammer on everybody on a Monday night. Um, Even if we're able to win 2 games in the play-in and we are the 8th seed, if Denver's won, all of this is basically toast. At least in my opinion, I don't think we'll have enough time to come up with some new identity or some new game plan against them to make things different. And, as you guys all kind of said in the beginning or earlier in this conversation, I should say, Denver's really good at executing towards the end. They might be the best team in the league at doing that. I've watched countless games where they're down 12 to 13 points with 5 or 6 minutes left in a fourth quarter. Doesn't really matter their opponent. Doesn't matter if they're on the road or at home. They're able to get it done. I do think Jamal does play at a very high level against us versus some other teams. But, my whole thing, and I kind of wanted to see if you guys have been talking about this. What can we do to avoid that? Because it's not that unlikely that Denver could end up the 1 seed.
yeah, I mean that's kind of
Prayer.
what I was alluding to as well. Just a little bit because Zay brings it up all the time. I think the prospect of winning 2 road games, especially, would be extremely tough to even like secure a chance. And then you don't have home court advantage going into Denver. The thing that we're not even factoring, we just lost Christian Wood for the entire season. Christian Wood is done. Our backup center is not coming back to the regular season at least. So even if you wanted to reintegrate him into the lineup, he has to get his legs under him, and he would be inserted into the playoff matchup, which doesn't even like kind of factor in. Gabe Vincent is on this similar timeline, even though that's sooner. He would need games under him to kind of function. And where does he sort of fit next to Spencer Dinwiddie? Jared Vanderbilt, who everyone here has been saying we heavily rely on just for defense and giving us another presence and another variable, he would have to get games under him as well because Vando's different than like most of our players, where he needs to get his timing back and his legs under him to be kind of a wrecking ball on defense and give us that other dimension. So it's not even Lakers play consistent basketball, throughout this, kind of medium-ish kind of schedule. It's reintegrating 2 rotation pieces on top of that and somehow still be able to keep up the chemistry and the hot streak that we're currently on, that the guys have established, assuming that they capitalize on this easy-ish schedule. So, and based on like this, the evidence that we have so far as well, right? Like guys are playing better. Rui's It's literally serious, and no one's gonna listen to this because why would they? But Rudy's been playing fantastic ever since he's been starting again. Like literally fantastic. You couldn't ask more, except for the rebounding point. I agree with. He needs to add something else, which is rebounding to his game. But he's been playing offensively. He's been solid, and can't ask much more from him as well. D'Angelo Russell, besides the imperative games, he's been on a heater as well. Austin Reeves is going to be Austin Reeves. So even though this is going well, we have to attribute it to wins. And even when those wins come that everyone's expecting to, what is integrating two more guys into that look like, not only for themselves, but everyone else around them? Because I know LeBron and AD are going to adjust accordingly to fit Vando in when it comes to their sets and where Vando fits in offensively. But what is Spencer Dinwiddie going to do moving aside for and giving possessions to Gabe Vincent? What is Gabe Vincent going to come back and do? Because in his short stint, Gabe Vincent wasn't the most effective player for us either. So there's just a lot of questions too late into the seasons for me to where,
A 1-8
people,
seed Denver and us would actually be a realistic matchup in the first round.
yeah. And so all that being said, you present that into going into Denver for game one. I don't know how people can confidently say with all those questions I just listed, confidently say, on top of our record against them in recent years, you can confidently go say, oh, we're confident we can take them for sure. There's just too many questions, too many guys to integrate. We have a losing record against them to say that, oh, we're coming out of that series, above ground. So
And
that's
Shep,
just
I
kind
don't
of
know
where I
if you,
stand.
I don't know if you even alluded to it or if it was Rome, maybe in another night in the den. But we're like one of the worst road teams this year. We're not a really good road team, and that's never a good stat to have to believe that you're a contender, because that's really what it takes to win games in the playoffs, is to win on the road. And I agree with you guys. I think a lot of the season's faith for all of us fans really relies on either Minnesota or OKC getting that 1 seed. And then if we're able to, miraculously get, some consistency and win 2 big games to get into that 8th seed, then yeah, maybe we have a shot this year to again go to the Western Conference Finals. But it's sad. I personally think we can sit and point to fingers at our players and the front office. It's really, to me, the coaching. I think Ham has been way more of a distraction besides what he's not doing on the court. I think we bullied him this season. He doesn't really put his hands in his pockets anymore, because I think everyone basically told him what a clown he looks like on the side. But I do think internally, from certain things that I've read and I do trust, I do think it's been a distraction. I do think there is a kind of a rift between Austin and Ham and D'Lo and Ham. It kind of really, it's funny because their relationship kind of has really taken to that next level, I think, this season because of all that. Because they kind of get their back always whenever the media or press gets kind of heavy on one of them. One of each other always gets their back. So, yeah, I kind of think, based on what you said tonight, Shub, about the standard of excellence that we have as Laker fans, and what we expect from seeing a guy like LeBron James putting on a Laker jersey. And it sucks because I never would have expected that this season LeBron and AD would have missed a combined 11 games all year. Like, they
Right.
barely have missed games, and we sit here and we're talking about D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves, and I do think we should give D'Lo his flowers big time, even with all the BS about how he doesn't show up in big games and all that things. He's
Absolutely.
having his best season of his career, and he's not like some new guy in the league. He's a vet. So I'm really happy to see that. I don't know how that's going to unfold in the free agency this year in summer, and hopefully we can keep him and we get rid of Ham, so he'll be happy. But regardless of whatever happens, I think the coaching, I think Ham has really been kind of the ghost of Westbrook in a weird way. I think fans forget, and I don't know if we should always remember this. Ham was really hired because of the fact that he pitched to himself, to Jeannie and Rob, I will make Russ work. I will make Russ fit with LeBron and AD. And he's still coaching this team. So for us to sit here and say, why isn't it working out? I just don't think this guy has the capabilities of creating a vision with guys like AD and LeBron that can really contend, because I think from all of us, we should be a top 5 team, and we're just not.
Yeah. Simple as that. Hey, Mike, I appreciate it. And it's crazy. You brought up the season outlook and things like that. Think about how many takes started out with, when we projected where the Lakers would be at the season, barring health, where the Lakers could go, health willing, when it comes to LeBron and AD. The fact that they missed 11 combined games this season. AD hit a 65, game marker today with 14, 15 more games to go. Like that is a blessing to say. If someone would have said, AD's going to play more than 75 games, that would have been insane. And LeBron's set to play more than 65 as well. So, I mean, you couldn't have asked for something better. But like you said, and I'm not absolving the coach
I
whatsoever.
like
It's kind of a big problem.
I like, Mike, that you kind of talked about D'Lo, and it sucks because I feel like we've been on here for some reason on trial today for whatever reason, but that was the first thing that I highlighted was that D'Angelo Russell is having probably his best
100.
season of his career. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I said because I feel like that's something that like all the agendas, whatever people want to act like we have, like bro, for me, like bro, I'm always gonna be happy and appreciative of any of the guys on this team, especially when they're shown consistently like they've been great players for us. Like I like seriously, bro. I encourage people to go back and like the first thing I said was like shout out to D'Angelo Russell, like because it's just all fucking before the season even started. This dude was a scapegoat before the season started. Everyone, the minute he signed his deal, oh, he has a no trade clause. Now he's gonna get traded. Like just all this shit. Like and so for him to kind of withstand that, I think he's okay when guys like me and Chubb and James and Zay say something about him having a bad game on time. Like I think he's in some pretty thick skin considering what he's been able to do this year. I don't think it's the end of the world because we're also the same people that don't give him praise whenever
Yeah, no, I think
he shows up and
and
shows out. So
I was just going to say, Rome, real quick. I agree with you. I think the thick skin thing is the mentality we should all have, and we should all be very critical of our players because we have LeBron James on our team, and that's something that I think we need to keep highlighting to ourselves because that's not going to be here forever. I don't know who's going to replace him, and to be honest with you guys, I don't think AD has it in him to replace him. You know what I mean? Like he's just not that person, his DNA. But time will tell. But no, Roman, no way am I saying that you were just throwing shade at D'Lo. I think we should be critical, but D'Lo has a tendency to be amazing during the regular season, but we've seen in his playoff experience, guys, and we can't ignore those things. He hasn't been at that same level. If he is this year for us, I think we can take it to that next level and maybe make another Western Conference Finals run.
Yeah.
But in order to beat Denver, it's really an X and O thing. We really got to out strategize those guys and get them to be uncomfortable in crunch time because all our games are close again.
Yeah, Mike, I appreciate it. And just to piggyback off Rome's point is just like my approach to it and just like the way I view the team. Like if we're not playing to play in June, if we're not operating at a championship level, we were in ninth all season. Like, but I still believe I saw the avenue in the light that there is an avenue there. We just have to get there because this team is sort of figuring out when you lose crucial games as such. Like at some point, if it's late March and the team is just inconsistent. Again, at some point in the season, your record is who it says it is, or whatever that phrase is. And I just personally believe we're a little late in the season. And like everything I just stated, the questions that are still going to be coming up and lingering. That's why I'm just frustrated to think about the potential that this is another wasted season in the LeBron era. Like I think that's why I'm coming off so cutthroat and so obviously like the villain tonight is just like Rome said, we're on trial tonight and the bad guy here for dampening the mood. But this is just how I honestly feel as a diehard Laker fan that wants this team to succeed more than anything in life is that if we're not playing for the championship, there's no reason to be doing anything that like having conversations whatsoever. So
yeah, and last thing I'll say, Show, I think this is like the first team I've ever seen, like a LeBron James led team, where like it's actually bad to hold the other guys' teams
yeah,
to a
bro.
high standard. Like I've never seen that on LeBron James. Like, bro, I've seen niggas slander Kevin Love. I've seen niggas slander Kyrie. I've seen niggas slander J.R.
Chris
Smith. I've
Bosh.
seen all these players, bro. These proven championship
Bosh.
players. I've seen proven championship players, bro, get fucking obliterated for not helping LeBron James get to the championship. God forbid I get mad that Rui Hachimura doesn't
And
get 5 rebounds in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's I think for
we're
me
not LeBron guys. That's the thing too.
that's
We're
what I'm
not even
saying.
LeBron
Yeah,
guys.
like it's not even about LeBron. It's just like, well, these are
That's the
LeBron
craziest
James
thing.
led teams, and we not winning, and no one's mad about
Nobody.
that. Why are we not more angry? So I get it. Like I get it, bro. Like I get it. And again, like I say all that to say, but the Lakers are still capable of stringing together wins and going on a big win streak because we have a favorable schedule. The problem is there's we just don't know what that's going to lead to. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
where
I
I
think
stand.
usually when you can go win games and like go on that run, that means, oh yeah, we're cooking, we're going to be fine, playoffs, we're going to be in stride, all this. The problem is like we still have to see how we fare against these teams head to head. And I'm not talking about fucking Washington Wizards. I'm talking about a team that we're 0-4 against, like the Kings. A team that we're 1-3 against, like the Mavericks. A team that we literally have not beaten this year, calendar year in Phoenix. Like these are the teams where I'm like, yeah, dude, we can go on that run. We still got to see these motherfuckers in April. And that's where I'm like, are we going to get to the point where we're better than those teams and in a do or die situation twice? Are we coming through? That's why people are pessimistic. It's not because we just want the team to be bad. It's because people are legitimately worried that there's a chance, bro, we don't make the playoffs. Like that's really where this all comes from. It's not about anything else other than, bro, we could literally not make the playoffs, and even if we do, it's not a foregone conclusion that our season doesn't end in the first or second
And
round.
we were joking about it.
I
We
think
were
that's
joking
where the
about it over the
frustration is.
weekend too. Like me and Rome is like, bro, if we don't win a championship this season, like we're not gonna victory lap. Like myself, I'm not gonna victory lap over people that are telling me, oh, this is what you get for shitting on D'Angelo Russell and posting DeJounte Murray stats. When we're sitting at home in May, when the second round is commencing, I'm not gonna victory lap to like, see, like this is why we should have gone DeJounte. Like no, we all lost. Like that is a shitty fucking feeling that there, and I'm worried that we wasted another LeBron year because we have no idea how many more seasons we have of arguably the greatest player to ever live on our roster. And like Mike alluded to as well, can AD be a number one? And are we going to still be gunning for championships? Who's the next guy out? We have none of these answers. So the only answer you can present yourself on a day-to-day basis is stringing together wins and putting yourself in good position. It is now late March. We have 15 games to go, and that is a dim possibility. Oh, and I completely get it too. Everyone's saying you can only control, we control, like y'all crying, whatever, whatever. But like it's upsetting when it's not clear because we were supposed to compete this year. Like, and we can't let that fact go because this was supposed to be another LeBron year. We were supposed to be title contenders. Every single Laker fan had us winning 50 to 55 games this season with our current roster at the start of the offseason. And for a multitude of reasons, not just the players, that didn't happen this season. And that really hurts, right? And we're going to control what we control, put together wins. These guys are going to go crazy on the road trip. Everyone's going to be extremely happy. But the questions still remain: who we get back, who do we play? Can we win 2 do or die games on the road, most likely, against teams we struggled against, like Rome highlighted, and come out of that alive, and then go into another road environment and win 4 out of 7? Right. So again, we presented ourselves with a hard situation. Is it impossible to get out of? Absolutely not. But people have to live in the sense of reality instead of, fake optimism that isn't backed by a lot of evidence right now. My biggest takeaway before we move on, like I'm people can call me a fake fan all they want. I'm all about being optimistic, but where are the facts to present that when the team has been inconsistent all year? And people want to get mad at us for being inconsistent with the guys when we praise them or don't praise them, but they've been inconsistent all year with their production. So any like we've done tonight because we've been on trial, urge anyone to like respond to that in any way, shape, or form. How are we not supposed to be inconsistent with how we speak on the team and our belief in the team when the team has shown us inconsistency all season long? And I beg anyone, message me, come up here, DM me on my personal, explain to me how that is. Because I'm not even trying to ask how to fan or whatever it is, but I'm just like a very, very concerned Laker fan right now because I don't want the season to go to waste, and it looks like we're headed that way in all likelihood. So, sorry for ruining the mood, but Mike, I appreciate it. We're gonna keep it moving though. I'm gonna go to Teo. He's been waiting for a minute. Teo, go ahead. Your thoughts on Lakers tonight, and then we'll go to Gabriel.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Uh, First of all, shout out Coaches Den. But this season is kind of weird, as to say, like I want to say, like even if the role players are consistent, the matchups, especially Denver, it's kind of like everyone knows they can just turn it on in the fourth quarter. It's almost like, all right, you really play them almost to a draw first 3.5 quarters, then here comes the Jokic and Murray press the button and span pick and roll or switch on to Austin Reeves or one of the guards, and that's food. And then we get locked up because they have size, and even though the Lakers at least think they do still have size, they're just not as consistent of a defensive team as of last year, as of last year, and you're kind of put into a tough situation. So truly, even for a LeBron James led team, I don't see this team, like, it would have to take an extremely Herculean effort from the stars at least, or a role player almost being transcendent to a level that they haven't showed in this season to get past to truly achieve like a championship here. So like I'm thinking, even if you do add Dejounte Murray to this team, like, do y'all think there's any shot that y'all are getting by Denver at all? Even though, because we all know they're the final beast, and I know y'all worrying about the playing games so much, but at the end of the day, like, there's almost nothing you can do about, like, say you see Dallas, there's almost nothing you can do about Luca, or because it matters if we're the 9 or 10. Can we afford to lose a playoff game, or is it home after one? After you lose one?
Uh, if you win, oh yeah, if you're the 9-10, so like if you're in the ninth or 10th, if you lose that first game, your season's over. No matter
Okay.
what. So if you're 9-10, if you lose a game, your season's over.
Okay.
Like it doesn't matter. Like yeah. So if you're ninth or 10th, lose a
Oh
game,
yeah.
done. Like whether you win the first one or win this, like
Yeah,
yeah,
but
it's over.
if you're in the 9 and 10 spot, both games, if you win the first one, is a do or die situation. It's win or go home for both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it would, for the second game, would it be, who would it would either be Dallas or Phoenix?
As of today, yeah, it would be Dallas, or I don't have the standings in front of me. I haven't had the standings in front of me the whole night, so I don't know. It would be Dallas and
Uh,
Phoenix probably. Yeah, I was told Phoenix is 8th, though. I don't know.
yeah, it's kind of tough.
I don't have
That's
it up
going.
because it's gonna
Yeah,
change
that's
by the day.
kind of
I
insane.
know in like 3 weeks it's gonna be completely different. So
Truly, okay. Truly, my opinion on the playing matchup would change, because if Vando is healthy, and I mean like truly healthy, I see Dallas being a win to get into the playoffs, and then hopefully Denver is in first seed, and y'all face one of those squishy teams in the top 3 or 4. But overall, I'm saying it's kind of like a doomed situation this year, and I don't think there's anything that can be done unless y'all made the changes to switch the coach earlier. Because I don't think there's a personnel move that gets you by Denver right now.
so
I believe that. I don't think there's a personnel move that was available that gets you by Denver at any point in the season, ever.
so yeah,
Yeah, I guess
we'll
we'll
never
never
we
know,
won't
bro.
know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's. I, I, I mean, it's easy to say that because we didn't do
That's
anything.
what I'm
So I mean,
saying.
I don't really, dude. I can't. The same way people get mad at us, the saying, bro, we should have had Dejounte. It's like, yeah, I mean, but we don't have them, and we don't have any proof that it would have worked or not worked. People, it's like the people that say, "Oh, if you guys would have got Dejounte, it wouldn't have worked." Based off what? We
Based
don't
off
have them.
what, dog?
I don't
Like
know.
all I know, if
You can argue it both
bro,
ways. Like you can
if
argue it wouldn't have worked. You can argue it would have worked, but regardless, we'll never know
we'll never
because
know.
we didn't
All
do
I know is
anything.
we
So the
didn't do it,
as
and
for the
we're in the ninth seed, the same spot we were
yeah,
in
like as
in
for the
February.
if we would have talked about what you could have done to be to surpass Denver personnel wise, like
I
I
think a big
mean,
man probably would have did it though, in my opinion. I
yeah, like
think if it was
I
anything, it
don't
would have
think
been a big. I think.
Denver's not this unbeatable team like that, bro. Like they're a very clutch ass team, and like you said, Teo, like you play them to a draw, and in the fourth quarter they just know what the fuck to do. You're absolutely right, but like, does some of that not have to do with our personnel? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I get
but
it. Like
you would
their
have to
execution is immaculate in late game, but like
you would have
there's other.
okay.
Go ahead.
You
Sorry,
would have
my
to
fault.
I don't want to say it, but like it's clearly right there. Okay. D'Lo, and even if you could say Vando, but I don't think Vando is doing anything to play out Jamal Murray. But at late game, the personnel is cooked against Denver. I could say that easily, so easily, especially with Austin Reeves and D'Lo on the court. Uh, if any of those guys see Murray late game situation, it's over. It's truly over, and you can't take them off the court because the offense is dead at the end of the game. So that's why I'm saying there's no move like unless yeah, you're like it's truly cooked against that team right now with this coach. Of course, maybe there's like I don't know basketball to the highest level. Like I'm a fucking football nigga, but I'm saying there's no way that with Austin Reeves, who's regressed defensively back to back years, or at least this year heavily, and his offensive game has stagnated to the point where it's like, okay, do you see him like averaging even 18 points a game, like in the regular season, or keeping up to a point where it's like he can go bang, bang, bang with Jamal Murray or some other high level playoff guard to where, dang, you're seeing him trying to face guard a fucking step back Jamal Murray 3-pointer. Bang, it's over. That's why I'm saying there's truly nothing you could do with this coach and that backcourt. Or front,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I don't
backcourt.
listen, bro. I don't think you're wrong. Like that's the thing. Like this team, this current construction of this team with Darvin, like I just don't think there's really an answer for the Denver Nuggets unless they just have a god awful fucking stretch of games where we just can capitalize, which they probably won't
Or
do.
LeBron Bell.
But my only pushback to what you were saying was that you said there's absolutely no personnel that you could have acquired to put you in even somewhat in that conversation. That's where I disagree, but I actually can't even really argue it because we didn't do anything. That's all it is for me. But I don't think you're wrong in what you're saying, your analysis on the Denver Nuggets and how like an Austin Reeves D'Lo backcourt just really doesn't really do it for against that
But
team. I don't think
the
you're
reason
wrong at all. I just don't really agree with the personnel part of it.
but the reason I said that was the acquisition had to be a guard. Like it had to have been someone of the guard position because that's who
Why?
would. But I'm saying at least if you wanted to be like a star level player, of course you could have loaded up the roster, filled in spots with good players like the guy that's on Phoenix or a Daniel Gafford or PJ Washington. But I'm saying are those the guys that are going to see Jamal with 4:50 on the clock in the fourth quarter tie game? Like,
I mean, those guys just beat them.
but
Literally,
but
like that. Those guys you just named,
yeah,
like with two superstars they had, they just beat
They
them.
just
So I
clamped
mean,
Jokic. Yeah.
yeah, they just did it. So I mean,
well,
I'm not even
yo,
saying like those two guys will be the different. But I'm just telling you, like that just happened. Like
Sometimes it's about how
um,
many people you could, give them different looks, like
throw it,
defensively.
yeah.
Like you just throw different guys at them.
like
You know
they
what I mean?
like you know why Denver you know why Denver lost and why Jokic struggled because it wasn't just Daniel Gafford snatched his chain. It was Daniel Gafford made it rough on him. It was Derek Lively made it rough on him. It was the as a team, the Dallas Mavericks out rebounded a team that's very good at rebounding the basketball. Like there's a multitude of things of why Dallas beat them. Bro, they had like 11, 12, 13 offensive rebounds in that game. These are things the Lakers how as constructed, they just don't do at all against
So
anybody.
are you saying
So
wait?
like
So are you saying if the Lakers see that the Mavs in a playing situation is cooked?
No,
No,
no.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, I'm just saying, bro, personnel matters when you talk about how to match up against some of these super elite teams. Like, it's the same reason why we beat the shit out of OKC every time we see them. It doesn't mean that OKC is a bad team and we're a great team. It just means, bro, we match up very well against them, and they have things that they just cannot get off versus us that they can get off
Just
on another
because
team.
just
Like, it's just
because
how it
we
works.
struggle against the Nuggets, but the Mavs beat the Nuggets, doesn't mean we can't beat the Mavs. It's not
Exactly.
like an
Yeah. Yeah.
associative
That's not
property.
what I'm
That's not
saying.
it's not how it
Right,
works.
right,
Everything is
right.
directly
Yeah.
matchup correlated to one on one each team by team. So that's how
But
it is.
uh,
We got to move on, Taylor. I appreciate it though. Appreciate the conversation. I'm gonna go to Gabriel. Gabriel, appreciate you waiting and hopping in. You got your last speaker, homie. So we're gonna close with you. Your thoughts on Lakers getting a dub tonight, and anything you want to
Yeah,
talk about on the
that
team. Go ahead.
that was probably the most unsatisfying win of the whole season for everything y'all have been saying. It's just after we lost to the Warriors on Saturday night, after that game, I was just so damn depressed. Like, damn, like our Super Bowl dead ass might be that 9-10 playing game. It's gonna be beautiful ratings for the fucking league. It's gonna be fucking sold out, great fucking atmosphere, whether it's in LA or Golden State. But it's just sad that like that's really our fucking ceiling, like the ninth seed, and there's just nothing we could do about it. Like the inconsistency of this team, the lack of competency from our front office this year. Like, god damn it, the only thing we did was Spencer Dinwiddie. That nigga is fucking ass. He's been fucking ass. I hate fucking watching him play. And it's just sad seeing a lot of our key role players be out. It's just sad to see. Like, I'm a big LeBron fan, and it's just sad to see like what Shub was saying. Like, another LeBron season might be wasted, and it's just so fucking criminal because this team actually matches up well with most teams in the fucking West. If we can actually get to the fucking playoffs, we're not a bad fucking team. We're like we're like marginally like not far away from being a top team in the West. And so, of course, we can't figure out Denver. Of course, we have a problem figuring out Denver, but that's a good problem to have if we could even get there. But it's sad that we can't even get there, and we might miss the fucking playoffs. And so, after when you think about that shit, you can't even enjoy wins like against Atlanta Hawks because it's just like, what's the fucking point? I just hope the next 2 weeks or the next 2 3 weeks of the regular season we ended up on a good stretch and hopefully we get can we even get to the 8 seed like in that 8 7th game, is that even still possible to y'all? I don't know, but hopefully we can.
Yeah,
So
two and a half back from eighth, I believe. So
like
nothing's impossible. Yeah.
is it possible? Like, I mean,
I
I
think it's
hope.
possible with the favorable schedule. It's just the play-in situation. Again, like this weekend, people like in the mix, like are just talking about the four teams going to be in it most likely. The Lakers, the Warriors, the Phoenix Suns, and I'm missing one. The Dallas
So
Mavericks.
yeah, Dallas
The
Mavericks.
Dallas
Yeah.
Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns, like the star
Yeah.
power alone from those four
These-
teams, and you put them in two separate do or die situations. Like two of those teams are going home for good. It's about to be a fucking bloodbath, bro. Like
that shit is a fucking gauntlet. Like,
anything could happen, bro.
who's to say we go to Dallas and Dante Exum or some nigga like or Josh Okogie or whatever role player hits bullshit 6 threes again? Like, you can't. It's like a March Madness setting, and you can't control what fucking happens. And that's even more like if you're at a 9 or 10 seed, you got to do that shit twice. Like, that shit is like does LeBron James got to be Herculean? Even if he is Herculean, that shit still does not guarantee a dub in 2024. Like, it's just sad to see like the state of the Lakers, like to see where we was like after the in season tournament. It's like, we was on the up and up. Even if we get our guys back, I don't know. It's just a fuzz. It was just an unsatisfying win today. Not because it's like how we played today. It's just like the circumstances of where we are during our season. And I hope it gets together. I still have hope for this team. I still hope we can get that 8 seed, because I do believe we could go to Phoenix. We could still go to Dallas in a one game do or die scenario that, the Lakers can come through. I still have some faith in that. But that's just something that I hope to see. And hopefully we get the Timberwolves or OKC, and I will take the Lakers in those series, especially against the Minnesota or OKC. I think we can beat them, and hopefully that happens. But it's a lot that needs to happen before that point. But shout out, coaches Den. Thank you for letting me speak. And yeah, y'all keep doing God's work because like we need y'all. Because like the shit that we need y'all when like Lakers fan need to vet and y'all are able to get like what are we thinking in our minds out
No, we
basically.
appreciate
So
it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Try to tell my mentions that. That'd be really nice. But nah, it's my own fault to be honest. But Gabriel, we appreciate it. We're gonna close with that. Thanks to all the speakers tonight. No close unless these guys have closing thoughts. I'll let them interrupt me. But let's we'll probably close up here. Everyone enjoyed 3 days off. That's pretty nice for the Lakers to have as on top of the win. As we prepare for the Philadelphia 76ers this coming Friday. Again, appreciate you joining. Follow the page if you like the space. Follow the coaches. Follow any speakers that you really like with their takes. DM us any feedback or anything you'd like to see. And yeah, great to see the Lakers back in the win column. Everyone enjoy 3 whole days off. Definitely spend some time with some loved ones. Get outside, and we'll be back at it Friday. So appreciate everyone. Lakers got the dub tonight. 136-105 is your final from Staples. And good night, everybody. Go Lake Show.